Jesus.
Yeah, Brave. I take Brave. It gets worse, Brave. It does get worse. It does get worse, Brave. I hope you know that.
Jesus.
This was tough for me to, you know what I'm saying, even like, goddamn, man. Goddamn.
Man, start Georgetown University Hospital.
Oh, okay, over there. He's a custodian at Georgetown University Hospital. That's like the best hospital in DC, the ones that don't have like indigent, you know, blacks going there because it's so far away from everyone, Brave.
How's he gonna get back and forth to it? A bus right in front of your house?
Well, he can walk around the corner to the train. It's a long train ride though. Goddamn. And then you got to catch a bus.
Damn. How long is the transportation? How long is the commute then? An hour?
Shit. Hell, let me see. I'm gonna look it up for you. That motherfucker a long way, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna give you some inside dope here.
Why he couldn't get around where he works because nobody wants him living around him.
Well, there are no jobs around here, Brave. As I told you, Brave.
No, I'm talking about their jobs where he works. He couldn't get closer to where he works.
No, hell, Brave. You can't live in fucking Georgetown.
You just can't. Georgetown?
Are you fucking serious?
Oh, they're not having that shit, are they? Jesus.
Brave, this shit, Brave. A room in Georgetown probably like 1,500, 1,800. I'm gonna get to it in a minute. And I had a call earlier where a guy called in. I'm gonna have to get to. We're building up, Brave. We're building up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it right now. I had a white guy call in earlier. Has a prosthesis, and he gets $2,301 a month. He's on Social Security disability, not on Social Security.
Right.
Whatever. You know the difference. And so he says to me, he said, I'm looking for a room I can get upstairs, downstairs, whatever. Easily, rather be on the first floor. And so I told him I had a room for him, and he, just a real upstanding sounding white man. You could hear him on the stream if you listen to the early part of The Urban Landlord. And so you just compare him, a white man missing a goddamn leg. And you can see that he probably lived a good life, maybe lost his leg for whatever reason, but, there's just something there. You know what I mean? Vibrancy. You know what I'm saying, Brady? I'm not sure if I mean it well to you.
I do. That's what I'm saying. For white trashers to be completely fucking bottomed out and nuts, it don't happen that often. White trashers still know how to make things happen, man.
And so when he called me, Brady, one of the things he said was, I can only I can't rent from these big landlords because they charge, I think he said 30 times the rent or something like that. And so he was like $8 short of having $30, of having 30 times your rent. That there's a formula. And so he said he's looking for a regular person that doesn't, use those rules, strictly, So he's just a few dollars short of being able to get an $800 rent, but he couldn't qualify because of the stringent rules. And you could just kind of hear the difference between those two. Between this man, these two men, and this white man, they're about the same age. Fucking a world different, right? A world apart. It's as if one hasn't lived in America and had all the advantages of being here, and the other one has. And this is just part one, Brady.
You said Georgetown. I'm off today. I'm work tomorrow. Okay. But yeah, man.
Okay.
I got check stubs. I got money. It's no problem.
Yeah. Hey, y'all currently shelter?
I'm currently shelter.
Okay. What shelter?
He's my case manager.
Yeah. What are you second? You talking about the African? That's my case manager. A fucking African being a case manager for a black. You see how fucking upside down that is, Brady?
It is. It's like, hello, this ain't good. Jesus Christ. A man comes from the fucking slumland of the fucking world and takes around people who lived in a land where you live like gods. It's bad. It's not good. There's no sense behind it. Something
it's goddamn over, Brady.
It is.
It's goddamn over, man. Like shit. The rich ones can't work with each other. The young ones, the future. Where your ID? You got your ID? The older ones, we have them on the screen here. The rich, the poor, the past, the present. gonna look good.
They're spoiled. They're spoiled, John. That's why I say when white people are taking such good care of black people, they don't even know what the fuck hit them. They got it made so goddamn made, and now they're not even appreciating it and rolling and wallowing in some kind of goddamn anger because they're listening to fucking Roland Martin. Dumb bastards.
Brave is all over. It's all over. It's all over, Brave.
Jesus.
Most people don't see this, or they don't contextualize it. They don't understand what the fuck they're seeing. They don't see this part what's on screen. Nobody gets to see this. It's dope brought exclusively to you here. Most people don't. Our nation can't cover this. Landlords, we're not on the news like that.
Nope.
We're not showing how these motherfuckers look. The conditions that you're in. You read about it in the news when they got to get evicted or they don't pay their rent or they kill their landlord or some shit like that. Maybe the news covers it all up.
Yeah, this is everyday normal dysfunction. Dysfunction, everyday normal dysfunction.
And the shit is flipped like Brave. You know when I said the niggas would live in shanty towns and shit like that? You don't think this motherfucking African seeing this shit is saying, I'm gonna do this shit for my own people?
It would only make sense. What the fuck? These people have blown an opportunity. Why might I give it to somebody who's going to work it and make it work? I mean, hello. Jesus Christ, these black people don't catch on to this shit. And like you said, John, you know, okay, they're homeless, but still, it's like it's got to creep in with some shame being carted around by somebody that's from the goddamn poorest continent in the fucking world.
You think it would, Brad? You think it would? Not sure if it does.
Indeed.
Okay, thank you.
You go grab here. The guy just moved out, so that's part one, Brave. This is part two. Oh, you telling me all that shit.
Like $250 a week.
Yeah, 275, something like that. I'll let you know exactly in like a few minutes. I'll call you. Well, I'll call you. You get me some number.
All right.
Yeah.
275 a week.
Yeah. Shit high, man. You tell me everything.
Yeah.
Listen, all first.
Everything included.
Yeah, everything.
TV included. Shit.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah,
My fine.
all right.
That's a good deal.
Sound good to me.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
You know, it's funny, John. You told him nicely, explained to him nicely, you know, selling the reason for the price. What you could have said is, you stupid black bastard, I'm dealing with fucking the lowest pieces of shit in society. What do you think I'm going to do? Just go broke doing it? You know how much you people cost? Everything. You know how much you people cost? Every fucking thing around you is raised because you people destroy everything you fucking touch. Yeah, that's why it's $250 a week, you piece of shit. But I don't blame you for not saying that. But that's what would be going through mine. None of your damn business. It's $250 a week. Shut up.
275 Brave, and you know who lives in the house in the other two rooms upstairs with him?
Who's that?
Other old blacks. One of them about 60 years old with the tips of his hair dyed. Had that shit all in my bathroom. Red dye all over it. He done dyed the tips of his hair. 60 years old.
Would it last for one night while he went out to the club with his dumb old ass?
That's some of that permanent shit. That shit in the tips for a long time.
Nasty ass fucking dreads with fucking dead skin all in it. So that, you know, I think why the coloring came in, John, so you don't see the white dead skin in them fucking dreads. Nasty fucking dead ass fucking skin. When you see them, it's like, you mad nasty motherfucker. That shit goes airborne, you dirty, filthy human.
They only dye the tips of it though, really. Right?
Yeah.
Usually it's women do it. It's an old nigga that did it. I showed the nigga on the street.
I see a lot of dreads dyed all the way though, and I'm saying I'm guaranteeing you that's because of to hide the fucking white goddamn dead skin that's all in this fucking dreads. Fucking nasty shit, nastiest fucking fashion in the world.
And so Brave, it goes on, Brave. You see the old nigga though, Brave?
Yeah, I see him.
He's 65, 70. I think they say 70. He's your age, Brave. He's your age.
Jesus. Hell, I call myself a loser. I wonder what he thinks of himself as.
Oh, he think he'll win him.
He thinks he's on top, don't he? Hell yeah, that's what I said. The black ego, the black delusions know no boundaries, man.
Man, bro, you know I've been doing this so long, bro, and then I started reading a little bit of psychology, and I've read that like blacks don't get depressed. Nigga could be goddamn living outside up on the, they don't get depressed, bro.
That's interesting. I've always said blacks are not grumpy people. What did it say was the reason?
That like they always think they're gonna like turn a lick or something. You know what I'm saying? That's what they call it, like turn a lick or hinder lick or hustling. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's like, they don't see themselves as like, white men see themselves as underperforming. And he like kill himself, right?
Yeah.
A black person's he never underperforming shit, nigga. He got some money in his pocket. He got
somebody owes him stuff, and white culture does it.
And he got women.
He knows he's taken care of. That's what's sick about their ego. If you're being taken care of, you don't have to be fucking cocky and change your goddamn name to some Muslim name so you piss Whitey off. The race that's taking care of you. Jesus God.
That's what you're seeing here, Brave. This is behind the scenes, real pure dope right here. 70-year-old man looking for a room here. The other one's 50-something, and they're African caseworker straight off the boat. Shuffling niggas around. American born niggas. This is what our education system paid for. Black, able-bodied men to be shuffled around by Africans looking for housing. That's where we are.
That's your black culture, folks. Everybody says, that's just a handful, my ass.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they're not in that fucking situation, as fucking most of them are just goddamn fools. They think like idiots. They behave like idiots.
And as they say, Brave, here's the future.
Got your motherfucking ID, you old prick? She might as well said that to you. You got your ID?
You got your ID, nickel?
Man, I was asking and answering everything, man. You got your ID?
This is right there.
John, I don't think they know how to talk in a civil manner. I think they're so aggressive that they just learn. Even when she thinks she's being civil. That's what's sad about that. She don't even think she's being a smart ass tone. Jesus Christ.
Who would teach her? Her mama's sitting in the car.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm here to get this shit. Take that shit to them people.
Yeah, everything the mama said to her was in a tone. You dumb little, you dumbass daughter of mine. I mean, she might as well just said, you dumbass little witch.
Take that shit to that nigga. Make sure he got his ID too. Make sure he got it.
It would be interesting to hear the tone of voice that her mother was sent her up there with.
When she came back, she probably, motherfuckers always got these passports. Nigga didn't have his ID. He had a passport.
Yeah, pissing him on about it. She wanted a conventional ID. She cussed you out for having an ID that still works, though.
Mm-hmm.
Shredder says we built this country. He must be kidding. He's got to be kidding.
Fast forward to the present. These are men that I guess they could be grandfathers, Brave, babysitting for their grandchildren, something like that. They could be doing that, couldn't they, Brave?
It seems.
So I could pay weekly, you know?
Yeah.
I could pay weekly.
All right. So look, whatever you want to pay, she can look. Nope. They don't allow a lot of company shit. They saying you can't have company, but they're staying with you. That don't work.
Yeah, they don't work. Yeah.
Because everybody's sharing the bathroom. So 3 people up here. So
Okay.
Be constant. These 2 guys, older guys, they ain't really have no in and out company.
Good.
That's saying. So it's the older guys, it's gonna be,
It's good because I ain't from here, so I don't know nobody really.
Right, so you know what I'm saying? Ain't no young boy environment.
Yeah.
That kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
No loud music. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you're doing.
I respect.
Nobody should be complaining because these 2 guys, like I said, these older guys. See how quiet it is.
It's quiet.
In the music, shit bumping.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? And so, want to keep that kind of same vibe. So that's what you're walking into. We got some other places where it's looking more lively, younger people and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about going to be up there. We motherfuckers be at some of them motherfuckers like crazy. I ain't gonna talk about this. A little bit more stable here. There's not a lot of in-house. Like
so I have a key from here.
It's a smart code.
Smart code. All right.
Front door into this door.
All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Sound good to me, man. Sound good to me.
Yeah. When you looking to pay your money?
Now.
Niggas trying to get up out there, shelter brave.
Yeah.
Part 3.
Have they rented yet?
Yeah, he did. The one the 50-year-old rented yesterday.
How the hell do they do it? Is it? How do they eat? I mean, is it a lot of DoorDash delivery?
Yeah, DoorDash.
Don't you ever find like canned goods of like some good green beans and some canned good of some corn and some maybe some
no.
vegetables like carrot sticks and celery sticks?
Hell,
Jeez.
fuck no. Fuck no.
Man.
Not even potted meat.
Yeah, a can of spam. Yeah, somebody said a can of spam. God damn. A can of spam and a goddamn can of spam and a half a can of pork and beans or so. Pretty damn good.
Brave, since you mentioned a can of spam. Since you mentioned a can of spam, if you don't mind me, instead of we going straight to part 3. I'm going to let you listen to a man that I met. I know his brother. Brother was actually on the stream one day, him and his other brother. And let me see if I have it here. I know I have it here. This guy here. Yeah.
Huh? He got a girl right now. Who, Brenda? Who? Huh?
I'm bringing on some bullshit.
What you talking about?
I don't know, but he got a new little drink.
What, he still at the shelter?
I guess so. I can't go there.
Why you can't go? You got fucked up, you got put out the shelter?
I can't go there. I got other things going on, man.
Oh, okay.
I line up with the requirement.
Oh, okay. I thought you got put out that motherfucker.
You don't get down to eat, man. I don't got nothing to my car.
I ain't got no money on me.
I don't need no money to eat.
Shit, I ain't got no food on me. I ain't got no food on me. Shit, I ain't got no money on me. Shit, I'm be clean up and shit. You know what I mean? Just coming off with clean up and shit. You know what I mean?
You get something like, oh, okay.
He'd been stabbed by 3 girls and a boy on the bus, Brave. 3 girls and a boy, they stabbed him on the bus.
When was that? How long? How long ago?
3 months ago. He made it right here.
You think he's telling the truth?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not unbelievable. I'm just wondering, hell, these motherfuckers are so fucked up, they'll lie about everything.
I know him. Oh, here it is, Brave. Here it is, right here. Spam light.
You gonna make him a sandwich?
No.
A sandwich?
Yeah.
Where you gonna get a sandwich from? Oh, they got sandwiches in here? Ain't never been in here before.
I want to bring your attention, Brave. This is an Ethiopian corner store in the ghetto. You see everything damn near locked up. Everything with value, other than, bread, shit like that, is behind the counter here. And the Ethiopian man is behind bulletproof. You'll see it.
Jesus Christ.
You need to be eating some of these peanuts. Oh, shit. My fucking legs.
You'll hear it in a second, Brave.
Wait, Johnny, you think he at the shelter? Why you ain't come and holler at me then? What'd you get, man? Hurry up and get it. I got to run. I'm tired as hell. What you getting? You better get you 2 cans of that shit in.
That was bread at.
Huh? You got bread for him? Yeah, get out of there. You need to drink you some water instead of that Monster and shit.
What's he drinking?
Monster.
He's not drinking water?
That's why I say you need to drink you some water.
God.
Why you getting the light?
You know how cheap water is?
Look, this is what he's eating right here, Brave. Spam.
You getting spam light, you might want to get the regular spam. Oh, you gotta have a knife to cut it. Oh, this shit already cut. They say you gotta slice this.
It's already chopped up.
It's chopped up. Damn, let me get them fingers to you. All right, that's it right there, shit.
Right.
Hey, when you see Johnny Boy, tell him to holler at me, right?
I got you.
Tell him he know where I live. He can just come to my house.
I thought this was a video where he described being stabbed.
How much was that can of what he was drinking? How
Man,
much
all that shit was over $20, bro. All this shit was over $20.
Jesus Christ.
And anyway, so back to part 3. And so anyway, as we're leaving that store, and I have the clip up on the stream. I think it may be private. He talks about how he was on the bus and 3 young girls attacked him, and he stabbed them. Well, they stabbed him 18 times. He said he had 25 times. I think he said he was 18 hours of surgery, and he said he actually killed one of them. He stabbed him in self-defense. And
all right, at least that. God damn it. God damn, get one of them fucking animals. Jeez.
And here's clip 3 here, Brave. Of again, these guys being shepherded around by Africans here.
All right.
I gotta go to the bank though.
Okay, go ahead to the bank. I'll call you right back. I'll find out what it is, and then you just come right back. Hey, my man. All right.
So the African at this point is taking him to the bank to go get him some money. You got to shepherd him around, go get your money, come back, because he has to pay him in front of me. Because, you know, if he doesn't, he can go buy drugs. You know, they may say you can go buy drugs or do something like this. So they probably gave him the money. See, a lot of landlords like me will not take money directly from them. So now what they're doing is having case managers go around with them and say,
why won't they take money directly?
Because you don't want to deal with the government. Like, I don't want to deal with the government, right? I don't want any money from them, right? I tell them all the time on the stream, get the money from the government and then bring it to me. But I ain't signing anything.
Oh, the other landlords want to take it from the government.
Well, there are enough landlords that don't, right? They don't want to be involved with the government, filling out all this paperwork for some homeless person. You end up being like a social worker, right? Just to get your money. So you said, well, look, you just go get the money, tell the government to give it to you, and then pay me. I don't want to have to deal with that shit, right? And so now the government must be giving them the money directly and saying, hey, you can pay your rent directly, but we're going to send a social worker out there with you to make sure that you don't mess up the money. So that's what I think is happening here. They're giving them the money directly and make sure they're spending it on rent by sending him with them, if that makes sense. That makes sense, Brad?
Yeah, but it would seem to me they would just give the money to the social worker so that they know that it gets where it belongs. But yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that may be one option as well.
That point is fucking they're handing out $250 a week. And you got fucking blacks acting like the fucking world's against them. Fucking pieces of shit. Motherfucking culture makes me fucking sick.
Here's part 3, bro.
I can tell you the editor you can ride by there. They all look the same. You probably seen pictures. I've seen pictures, right?
Yeah, I like to
play this.
look at it.
Yeah, we got some on Martin Luther King and right around Martin Luther King, but they all basically look the same. You know, they the same bathroom. Maybe a little bit different.
So if my aunt wants to stay here every now and then until he gets on spot, would it be cool?
Nah, you just want to say you can't have a rest.
Yeah, that's staying good.
You heard what he just asked me?
Yeah, what was that about?
So he basically said, hey, if Unc want to stay here with me until he get his own place, can he do
And
that?
who do you say, Unc?
Unc. You know, they call each other Unc.
Oh, okay.
Bro, man, Pop. What up?
Nah,
What is that, bro?
Oh, go ahead.
you know what I'm saying? You can't have a rest.
Yeah, that's staying good.
Everybody should
I
have
like my own.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Okay, so I got one right around the corner. We have to have a room. Matter of fact, I have it available tomorrow.
Okay.
If you got your money right now, I have it available later on today.
All right, so we got the next.
Huh?
We got the next one. Let's move into it.
Yeah, right. So that's Ashanti right there. And I'm gonna tell you what he went on and told me a little bit later, bro.
I had Blue High School. You know what Blue High School is?
I ain't from around here. I don't know.
You got the
Blue High
address?
School? You know what Blue High School is?
No, but I think I'm gonna check it out tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll check it out tomorrow.
You know where thank you. You know what Martin Luther King Avenue is, right?
Yeah.
But it's like a children's school right there on Martin Luther King. You know what it is?
Oh yeah, it's church right there by.
Yeah. Right there. Yeah, two right there.
You got the address?
Yeah, one on Martin Luther King, 33, 35, 3519.
3519.
Yeah, and then one down the hill on Upside.
3519 Martin Luther King.
Yeah. The big house over there, yeah. You coming back with the money? Yes. All right, yeah, I'll give you probably about 5 minutes. So
it takes longer than that, just go to the bank.
well, I'm saying I'm giving you. So I have you getting a receipt or yeah, I seen everything you need electronic in the code. So I get the money. Seen the code. I said tomorrow. Yeah, huh? What's that? I get the money. I stay tonight or tomorrow. Well, you get the money, you stay. I think I clean the room up. Oh, so I stay there, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm trying to stay there.
Okay.
All right. And here's 4.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you go grab here. The guy just moved out, so the room ain't it ain't ready yet. What's up? On this thing. Let's see. Let's see the room. Which one of y'all called me? Oh, you? Okay. Well, maybe I already showed you part 4. And anyway, Brave, this is just 2 black men coming to take a look at the room. And you just can see how downtrodden, beaten down they were. And you know, just say like Brave, like past, present, and future, I guess we've seen it here on the stream.
And then you're the random individual you talk to on the street just so happens was stabbed 18 times and had to kill another human. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that black culture is something. That's part of American culture. That's American culture right there, goddammit. Fucking pieces of shit. They're nothing but a cancer on the American body.
Yeah, Brave, it's really it's you know, yesterday was pretty depressing, Brave, to look at all what I saw yesterday, just one day encapsulate that. You say, man, man, the future looks bleak for these people. You had to really be honest with yourself.
Oh, you can't pull out of this. This is a nosedive, man. They're gonna auger into the fucking ground and take everybody right with them.
And Brave,
or else continue to fuck everything up around them for years to come and years to come. And while they piss and fucking protest about how hard life is, while the fucking white man's paying every goddamn thing for them, the white culture is completely taking care of them. But they'll go to a protest or go to some goddamn meeting with their stupid fucking dreads and piss and moan about shit. These motherfuckers are sick, John. They're living in make-believe fucking worlds, man.
It's like grandeurs of delusion or whatever they call it. And
delusions of grandeur.
Yeah, and Brave, I had another video, man. I want to show you this. Oh, Jesus.
Stupid motherfuckers, man.
Brave, you guys see this? This kind of really highlights. Oh, I almost got it at the right spot, Brave. Let me get it at the right spot for you, Brave. You know, as I said, when blacks can't control their own communities and shit like that, you ever see my screen, right, Brave?
Yes, I do.
This is me on Martin Luther King. You see that lady sitting down right there, laying down on the street?
For a second. Yeah, there she is. Yeah.
You hear that noise in the background?
Yeah, it sounds like, what was it? A gunshot?
That was a Chinese man closing up his beauty store.
Oh, bringing the steel door down?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
She's right at his feet. He looks down at her like a piece of trash.
You know he does. And rightly fucking so. Everything she's done her whole life is fucking stupid.
You piece of trash.
Piece of human fucking shit. Oh, she's homeless. I don't give a fuck. These homeless people need to be scooped up and taken to a fucking imprisoned compound where they can hit themselves and do all the drugs until they kill themselves.
She's asleep on the street in front of the sidewalk in front of his store. Look, Brave.
And that's what kills me. That, you know, They do shit like, sleep in front of your place of business, and then they wonder why the fucking stupid Lady Boulay talks about the other races bonding over anti-blackness, and this is what the other races deal with. What the fuck else they gonna do but bond over anti-blackness? Fucking people, black are making people sick. Jesus.
You see that Chinese man, bro?
I don't understand why she couldn't move down and stay out of the front of his fucking business at least. Well, she's right by the door, isn't she?
Right in front of the storefront.
You think she's hitting people for money as they go in and shit?
She laid out fucking sleep.
Gone. Jesus Christ.
Can't even be, bothered to move around the corner and go to sleep. She's gonna sleep right there in front of his store on Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue, bro. Yeah, terrible, terrible.
What do you think happened to her? She just sleeping or is she drugged out?
They did be drugged out, bro. And look at all the blacks that walk past like she just a piece of human trash.
Not a bit of concern. Not a bit.
No.
Hell, that's just normal everyday shit for all them people. Jesus Christ.
I showed one video on stream, bro. Nigga was laid out, maybe a few paces up from her. And I got video of niggas going through his hands before the ambulance and police could arrive. Then check to see if he hit his head on the concrete. Nigga laid flat. Nigga went through his hands, got the drugs out of his hands. Just got it all. I got video on my stream.
Jesus Christ.
Picked his hands.
And all of these pro-blacks, What do you mean? Oh, yeah, no, we're fine. No, you're not fine, you stupid motherfuckers. Everywhere you go, it's a pile of shit.
Martin Luther King, the dreamer. I don't know if you can see this, Bray. Right across the street here.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of blacks just sitting down doing nothing. They stay across the street out in front of someone's storefront.
How much you think those houses, is that businesses next to them or those houses residential?
Yeah, these are business. This is like a business corridor right here. So everything's going to be like a business, some kind of nonprofit or something like that.
I see.
Barbershop, something like that. The Popeye is about a block up from here. I want you to look at all these blacks that could be working at the Popeye, and then you go back to the visualization of the visual of those Hispanics all working in there. As we zoom through Martin Luther King Avenue, again, look at all these blacks over here across the street.
She's out.
Look at all them black, Bray.
Yeah, I see it.
That's a tent, Bray. You see a little tent? They done pitch up a little cheap ass tent.
Mm-hmm.
They sleep right there. They live there.
Yeah. Blacks always like to go to Kensington. And I'm going, yeah, look at all over the fucking country. Okay, you got Kensington, and there's blacks on Kensington. But look at all over the fucking country and see what you see. Fucking people living like shit.
Look at that. Can you see it, Bray?
Yeah, I see. Look at them.
Have mercy.
You think they're homeless or are they just gathered there?
On the fringes, either one. Homeless, fringes, the one with the tent.
Yeah, living with somebody's sleeping on somebody's sofa, begging mom for food.
Right. These are older blacks. These are the present blacks. It's not the future blacks. Present blacks.
Been living in the land of milk and honey their whole fucking lives and end up on a fucking street corner like a bunch of tramps.
Present state of Black America here. We've shown you the future. Where your ID? Another able body. Able-bodied. All these able-bodied people.
What's the temperature out there at that time?
Probably about 70 that day. As you can see,
70
most
degrees.
As you can see, most people don't even have on jackets or anything like that. It's pretty cool like that day. And so, the president, the face of Black America, I think we've taken you from the future to the present. Is that right, Barry?
That's what you've seen it right there.
I don't
Young
know.
girl, young school girl. Oh wait, no, she wasn't in school. Young girl that should have been in school, right to the goddamn losers all the way through, folks. Jesus Christ, man.
And Brave,
People want to believe people make this shit up. It ain't that bad. Yeah, you better fucking snap the hell out of it. These motherfuckers are sucking the life out of everything they touch.
able body, Brave. Look
at him. Jesus Christ, look at that shit. Motherfuck, man.
Ooh, head down. Scratching their heads. Looking around. Bro, it's over, man. Like, fuck this shit, man. I don't even know how these people keep talking all this black power, Black Lives Matter, Black Girl Matter.
How do they do it? That's why I say something's real wrong with the fuckers. That's why I say the 70% are psychopaths, John. They overlook all of this misery and they haul off fucking blaming Whitey for shit.
It's real sad, Brave. It's real sad. You know what I'm saying? Real sad. See all that?
Look at that shit.
Does anything like this exist in your community? A bunch of whites just sitting around doing nothing?
No, man. No. Hell, we got white trash mobile homes, and there ain't no people out there fucking bumming around like that.
Why do you think the blacks overlook this, Brave? Like, they know it exists.
Anger. It's anger, John. They hate Whitey so fucking much because they're such losers, and somebody has told them it's Whitey's fault. You see, now as a loser, I know that I made my choices, and they weren't that bad. I'm not doing too bad, but as far as being white skinned, I wasted my white skin, and I believe strongly in white privilege. But the point is that Jesus fucking Christ, these people are listening to people telling that Whitey's their enemy. They get angry. Then they think, well, if I don't do nothing, I got the 70%ers fucking making excuses for me. And hell, the 70%ers will defy anybody to say anything about this shit. Hell, John, you would be cussed out by fucking 50% of the black community for showing this shit.
Yeah. All of us don't live like that.
Yeah, we don't live like that. And what happened? You have to understand, it was Jim Crow. Fucking Jim Crow set all this shit in motion. These people just haven't recovered from Jim Crow yet. Fucking goddamn bunch of stupid motherfucking bastards.
It's enough to make you go crazy, Brave. It really is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. I mean, okay, so a good portion of your blacks are all fucked up. Quit defending them. Stop making excuses is all I ask. Point out, blacks should be on the 70%ers should be on a campaign to say we are fucked up. We got to get a hold of this. Nope, the 70%ers make excuses and blame Whitey. Look at this shit.
Brave, you know what this is? I want you to take a wild guess. What do you think this is?
Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea.
This ain't in the ghetto, Brave. What the motherfuckers just said. It's everywhere. It is. White people do it too.
Yeah.
Right, Brave. This downtown.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice.
This is 2 blocks from the White House.
Jesus Christ.
2 blocks, Brave, from the White House.
They probably think it's their right since they built the fucking White House to lounge around there. They say they built the White House. Hell, they might have. This is what I'm saying. People that talk about slavery and stuff, they should be tapping into the fact that at one time, blacks did shit. Nope. It's all about misery and victimhood.
Give me 1 second, Brave.
All righty. Yeah, you see this shit, folks. This is disgusting. These people, if you went and talked to them and you asked them what's going on and you swerved into a few politics and a bit of this and that, they'll go right back to slavery and Jim Crow. Even if you weren't talking about misery, they'd end up back there because they're so fucked up that they got to blame something. Just can't possibly say like an old white man like myself. Oh hell, I just had fun in life. I ended up where I'm at because I had a whole lot of goddamn fun and didn't have my headlights on. Jesus Christ. But however, the old white man, home paid off, car paid off, bills paid, money in the bank, and a bottom feeder, loser. But I still land, hey. In other words, anybody can be a fucking loser in this country and still end up pretty sweet.
Bray, where you think the trash that you see on the stream comes from? Look at all that trash.
Look at that shit. Motherfuckers ain't even gonna loiter around all day long and ain't got the sense to make it to a goddamn trash can. Inconsiderate bastards.
Look at all that trash.
Are there any trash cans even near them?
Oh, Bray, it's this downtown, Bray. I bet it's a trash can on the corner, each corner.
They just can't walk. They just can't gather up that trash and take it down to that corner trash.
I like to say, Bray, what they can't eat or fuck, they throw it on the ground.
Jesus.
I like to say, what they can't eat or fuck. Look at that trash.
Look at that shit.
Look at that shit.
If I was down on my fucking luck and ended up there, I would at least pick up that goddamn trash. That's something you just can do for nothing. And it keeps you healthy moving. Nope. Sit around on your fat ass, on your dumb asses, fucking eating and shitting and fucking eating and shitting and not doing a damn thing for your betterment. And then go into the black inner city schools and look at all them fucking classrooms full of fucking animals. And then you look at this is where they're gonna be in those numbers.
Brave, I think it's better that they do DoorDash with their mamas than go to school. That girl gonna be raising hell in the school, Brave.
That's true. With that attitude, she'd have sure been fighting.
They're right. She right where she belong.
Shit, she was ready to punch your ass out.
Or to the robots replace her motherfucking ass. Drones. She right where she belongs.
Yeah.
That's where she belongs. Look at all that trash, Bray. God damn trash. And I keep asking, Bray, is it over yet? Are we done? Is it over? Do the niggas want it? I think they'd be happy if they just gave up. Honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit, man, how could they keep going through this, making up all these motherfucking lies? All these motherfucking lies to themselves, Bray. Like, I don't know how they do it, Bray.
I don't either. That's what your Richard Richies and your Roland Martins are for. Make them feel all good again and make damn sure they're blaming Whitey rather than themselves. Sick ass motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Black culture ain't nothing but a big pile of fucking shit, John. Big pile of shit. And goddamn it, anybody listening, the black people owe white culture reparations. You owe the fucking white people money. We've been taking care of you for children for 70 goddamn years, giving you all the opportunities you fucking wanted, and there you hit. And this, you end up with all these stupid motherfuckers like this, and then the 70% that go around pissing and moaning like they're still back in Jim Crow. When in reality, older people talk about Jim Crow like it wasn't even that fucking bad.
It couldn't have been as bad as what we are facing now, Brady.
No, there's no way. There's no way. No way. Even if you were in an all-black neighborhood setting, somebody to come by and give you a sandwich.
Yeah. Man, yesterday I tell you, Brave, from the Uber Eats to those blacks that came to look at that room, Brave. I mean, that might have been the lowest I ever thought blacks, I think they've hit, well, they can always go lower, but I think we're at the bottom now. You are. The only step now is just complete fucking institutions being institutionalized. Yeah. That's the next step. It's just like, Jesus Christ. Got a man from Africa carting you around with your old dumb asses. Yeah, this is man. The blacks to see this ought to be embarrassed. I don't think there's any embarrassment. There's not, John. I'm telling you, John. They'll blame you hear them. I was talking to some assholes yesterday on CT's channel. Not a damn thing mattered to them other than blaming fucking Whitey.
Amazing. Fucking amazing.
Brave for the people that just joined. Maybe some of the 70%ers joined. We got here for the T that just joined. Brave. I think it bears playing again to let them see what the future. We've shown them the present and the past. They need to see the future. They need to hear the future. Don't you think they need to hear it one more time to let it sink in, Brave? The future.
Yep.
Once y'all niggas get done extolling.
This is your young people. Fine up and coming young people in the black culture. Business acumen and just a complete polite mannerism because they're doing business. Listen to this little girl. This little girl wants to fucking fight, John. She's ready to fucking fight.
A fine young woman. Our future here. For those of you just joined, listen and weep. If you got children, young men like here for the tea, your son could be bringing this home as his future prom date. Could you imagine, Ray?
Oh shit! No, I think here for the tea. I don't know her a lot, but I think she apologizes a lot. If I recall, I'm not sure.
To say for this, let me put the link in the chat. Anyone want to come up and comment on this video right here? We got Bree, Brave, and John here. Let her tell you. Tell us, young Gus. Tell us, Sister Gal. Sister Gal.
School out today?
School out today?
I don't go to school.
Because she said that you could clip that and use it for 1,000 different things. I don't go to school, Blue.
Nickel?
Yeah, Nickel. I don't go to school, Nickel.
Ooh, we got it, Bray. Fuck with me, you know I got it. I got that dope. All that shit, you niggas, you can go to school, you can put all the PhDs behind your back of your name. But this is somebody said, play it again, saying they won't hear it one more time. What you seeing here is a young girl not in school, her mammy or her daddy, or maybe her nickel. Say, hey, girl, take that case of beer to John Galt. And here she come with flip-flops on. A baby. That's the baby. That's the baby. She ain't nothing but a baby. It's your future. Yeah. It's your future right here. Your future. Oh, Nick, your future.
School out today?
I don't go to school.
Jeez.
Nigga, is you finished or you done, nigga?
I'm telling you.
Brave. That clip must hurt them 70%. It must hurt them.
It doesn't. It doesn't, John. They're blaming Whitey for this young girl. They're blaming Whitey for her. That's why the 70%, they're fucking psychopaths. When I hear black people and making excuses, I don't care who they are. I don't care where they're from. If you're making a few pieces of human shit, 70%ers make a motherfucker sick.
Brave, when she did come up to your door, what you done, Brave? What did you come up to your door? What were you done, Brave?
I probably would have said, why is the place having a minor delivering adult drugs? Number one. Number two, your adult old lazy ass couldn't get out of the car and bring it up. Having that young girl do the drug delivery. Now, if that was food or something, all right. Probably not real good to deliver drugs. Probably not the best idea, but fuck. Blacks are used to the fucking pits and destruction of everything of all their young people. Hell, this ain't nothing. Hell, look at the rap, the porn rap and the death rap she listened to for the last 5-6 years of her life. Who knows? Maybe her whole life.
Come on, blacks. Come on, blacks. Come on up here and defend this behavior. Maybe that's the script that DoorDash, Uber Eats, GoPuff give them. This is what she's supposed to say, Bray.
School out today?
Oh, yeah. But what I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure the store doesn't want her to use that tone. Yeah, young lady, don't ask questions like you're going to hit them after they answer. You're not out there to make them think you're going to slug them upside the head. She had them dukes up in her mind, John. She had them fucking dukes up in her mind, man. She's probably pissed at everything in her life, and she just fucking took some of it out on you.
You think she's pissed having to wear her hair?
Yeah.
With them braids in her head. Here for the T said, I refuse to believe that the majority of black people live like this. Brave, go ahead, Brave. Get them.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. There's too many of them, and what the majority all does, though, they're making excuses and saying this is a figment of our imagination here for the T. This stuff ain't real, that 70%ers are saying.
We've taken you from the top to the bottom. This is the bottom. We lay it off at the top with Kanye West talking to another rich nigga, and that nigga didn't know what the fuck a PDF file was.
Well, what did here for the T mean? I refuse to believe this. What does she think you're fucking doing? Generated images
like this.
So majority, yeah. Was that a?
What number do you be? Hey, bro. Well, what number would you put on it? The majority being 51%. What number would you put on it?
You're asking here for the T?
Yeah. What number would she put on?
Yeah, that'd be interesting. What do you think? How many?
We all know it's a problem. We all know. The time for pretending is over. It's over. It's over. We finish or we done.
You are done. Black people, it's over. And thank you very much for taking the white culture down with you. The most destructive force in this country right now is black people. There's not even a close second.
Anybody want to come up here and disagree? If you want to refute what you hear right here.
School out today?
I don't go to school.
Nigga, so. Nickel.
That's what she might as well said it. That's what was in her. Maybe 20 to 30% are operating like this.
You know what? I disagree, John. I think it's Hispanics. You know, they come here speaking a foreign language. They don't adapt
You gotta bring your mic up. You gotta bring your mic up a little bit. Let me bring your mic up a little bit. Let me do that. See if I can bring your mic up. Oh, I can't do it. I can't bring your mic up. Yeah, bring your mic up a little bit with you. You're on mute right now, though. I can't unmute you. You have to unmute yourself. It's hard to repeat this. It's hard to repeat this right here, buddy. Right? If it's 20 to 30%, nigga, it might be over. Nigga, if you get 20 to 30% bad anything, depending on how bad it is, that could sink a whole country.
Yeah. And then they got the entire. That's just that piece of the 70%. Then you got the rest of them that may not be homeless, but they refuse to talk about this shit. There should be adult women all over. They should have 20 goddamn women that would look at this and go, please, somebody get to her and tell her how to be a customer relations. Because that's all she's ever going to do if she does anything.
Her mom in the car with her, brave.
In the retail.
Her mom in the car with her, brave. Why don't she do it? She could walk
and you know that little girl talks like that to her mom and everything around her. Her mom never straightens her out. Her mom just says, go. Her mom likes her aggressive tone. Her mom likes that. That's why here for the T, it's higher than 20 or 30%. These motherfuckers are pieces of shit.
Yo, can you hear me, John?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, so like I was saying earlier, I disagree with B Brave. I think the Hispanics are our biggest problem. They come here, they don't speak English, they don't adapt to the American way. They're third world, John.
And then they thrive. You know, speaking of Spanish,
drunk drive.
Yeah, no, thrive. I said thrive. Thrive. But what I'm saying is, what could help? Okay, leave the whites out of it. How about let's put in some videos of Spanish people making ends meet and doing what they need to do, and rub that in at the black homeless shelters. Yeah, this is the people that come over here from third world countries. Here, you were born here. Look at these people on that roof. Look at them cleaning that. Look at them doing this restaurant work.
Be brave. John yesterday said how, I think it was yesterday, he talked about how he had African migrants from, I think, Ghana helping the FBAs find housing.
Yeah, we went over that video.
We showed 4 clips of that shit. It's on this Urban Landlord Clips. You can find it.
It's almost unbelievable, John. Like that's
it's unbelievable.
I would think you were lying, but I know you're not.
It's unbelievable.
But John, I gotta tell you, and be brave this. That little girl, right? That's unfortunate. It's unacceptable. However, I don't have a problem with that necessarily. My biggest problem is these dudes victimizing people in the most violent way, John.
My biggest problem is that lawyer didn't accept where his fate is in life and get out here and do what that young girl is doing. That young girl need to be in school, replaced by that lawyer. He should have been doing this instead of laying up in his room thinking he's smart enough to be a lawyer.
How far was that smoke shop from you?
What smoke shop?
What was she delivering?
She was delivering beer. DoorDash has, GoPuff has like warehouses where they pick it up. And
how far would
it probably wasn't very far. I don't think it's very far. I think
so the attorney could have easily just goddamn near walked and done it.
He could have gotten a bike. Yeah, as I said, DC gives
a bike for sure. Hell, he probably could have walked and done some of it.
Yeah, but DC would give them bikes. They take like cargo bikes. He has to accept his fate that for a lot of blacks, they're not smart enough to make a living with their head. But many of them are big, strapping, strong. And that probably is where their greener pastures lie. But they've been told they've been fed a lot of propaganda, telling them that they deserve education, they're just as smart as everyone else. And I think it has doomed these blacks. The black that rented the room for me, Brave, I think I have the whole clip up here somewhere. I mean, his head was full of delusion. Talked like a 20-year-old.
And I was spoken because I live around all whites, how pleasant the young high school workers are. And Wicked can attest to this. When I went into Mexican markets where I used to live, the young schoolgirls that were working the cashier, they were just pleasant, just pleasant, just smiling and pleasant. Never a harsh attitude or nothing. They were working for somebody who they knew they were making things happen in that business. Spanish people appreciate where they're at. These fucking black bastards don't.
And I think that's it, Brave. You know what I'm saying? Wicked, what you're looking at on the screen here is the Popeyes on Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. Employed there are mostly Hispanics. I think there are 2 black workers. This is in Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, the 2 kings. If they can't hold down Popeye Burger, right outside all the men are just loitering. If they can't hold down Popeye Brave, it's over, right? You got to say it's over now.
Yeah, there's nothing to do. I mean, fast food, you got to work a little, but I mean, it's not completely easy work at all, but it's still, there's nothing complicated about it. In other words, you can go hire in at a fast food restaurant. You can be valuable in 1 hour.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You can be valuable in 1 hour, even if you're going and getting stock and restocking what needs the cups and the napkins and all of that stuff. You can be valuable in about 10, 15 minutes at a fast food joint.
And Brave.
And back to the Mexican markets that I see, John, the Mexican markets, the people that are working there, all the workers, man, they're all hustling, bustling, man. I'm always impressed when I go into a Mexican market because they're in a smaller building and there's quite a few workers that are in there, so it's kind of concentrated. Every one of them workers are on a mission. Every last one of them on a mission. You can tell it.
You know what's crazy? My mother, she shops at a Mexican market. the Mexicans opened up a grocery store around the corner from her when the blacks robbed the grocery store and stole out of business. The Mexicans came in. Some Mexicans out of New Jersey or somewhere, and they opened the same grocery store. But there's a lot of men in there, and they make it work. And my mother's always amazed at how clean the grocery store is, and it's humming in there.
It's amazing.
It is truly amazing. And
Blew my goddamn mind every one of them I went into. No matter what it was everybody on a mission getting shit done.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I think the crux of that, Brave, is what we see on the screen here.
Why not?
Because I'm out of school.
Mm-hmm.
School out today?
I don't go to school.
Why not?
Because I'm out of school.
Niggas, it's over.
Done. It's over.
That
Is
was
it
your
spring
future.
break? Is it spring break or something?
That ain't spring break around here, Brave.
Jesus. The way she said, I don't go to school. I'm telling you, it was like, you damn fool. What, you think I'm going to school?
Nigga. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
nigga, you out of your mind, nigga? I don't go to school. Fucking stupid fucking black people make me fucking sick. This is the children they're raising. You fucking black pieces of shit. Motherfuckers, take your asses and go on somewhere. Pissing and moaning about what white people are doing to you. Look at what you're doing to your own children, you pieces of human shit. Take a goddamn look around.
You think the Mexicans would hire her in those grocery stores you're talking about, those markets?
Oh, hell no. No, she would come in there with that attitude and go, what? Lo siento, señorita. Lo siento, no. No trabajo. No trabajo. No trabajo. No trabajo aquí. There's no work here. Jesus.
Moreno, este robundo. Niggas be robbing. Hold on for a minute, Brent.
Oh, no.
Hold on for a minute, Brent.
All righty.
Oh, my God. Call. Hello? Yeah. Who is this? Oh, yeah? Yeah, we have rooms available.
Pardon?
Yeah, we have rooms available. All right. Yeah, what are you looking for? Give me 1 second. This connection is bad on this phone. Let me call you from my other phone. I'm calling you right now, okay? Damn. This is a Negro we call him, Brady.
Okay.
And I want you to listen to, you can probably see a difference in the Negroes and the whites, Hispanics and Africans. Now let's listen to this Negro.
It's plus Washington, D.C. Yeah.
Yeah, what's the name of your company again?
Personnel Plus.
You looking for a room for rent?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Well, you calling from work?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Okay. Well, what kind of work you do? We don't do credit checks. So I'm just asking you your preliminary information right now.
Your conversation. I'm Stephen Hall. Your name again?
John.
John. Okay. Excellent, John. Good afternoon.
Great,
Yes,
great.
I'm a consultant, a personnel company. I'm a recruiter.
Oh, you're a recruiter.
Mhm.
Okay, and you looking to live in Northwest, I assume, right?
Yeah. I'm living. I have a lease I've had 7 years, and I really want to move to lower my expenses about $400 to $600 a month.
Well, I got a hell of a deal for you if you want to live in Southeast DC.
I am universal.
Okay. I got a hell of a 1-day special just for you. When are you looking to move?
You know what you said when I hear the number.
I got a room for you right now. I'm gonna make you a deal.
Okay.
$800 a month. You got to pay the first 2 months up front. You got to pay 2 months at a time, but $800 a month, fully furnished room. And this is your credit check right here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what's is it a first floor, basement again? Repeat the.
No, shared bath.
Okay. Is it basement or first floor, or second floor?
Second floor, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Fully furnished. And,
Yeah.
I live on South Capitol in Kelly Terrace, Southeast, near Eastover. What sector?
Oh, okay, so you're not far. This is right off Martin Luther King.
Okay. Malcolm X area.
Little before that. Little before Malcolm X. Not at the
Anacostia up.
Yeah, way before Anacostia. You know, a couple blocks before you hit Popeyes.
You know, where the church coming out of the metro, you got the church, you got St. Elizabeth, blah blah blah. You keep going.
Oh, you talking about Anacostia Metro? I was talking about coming from Eastover before you get to the Popeyes.
Oh, coming up. Okay.
Yeah,
I got it. I'm sensing it.
Mm-hmm.
You got the high school there, Baloo.
Yeah, I got a place right by Baloo.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
$800 a month.
But you got to pay 2 months at a time.
2 months at a time.
No deposit.
Okay.
And it's available today. 1 day special. Otherwise, it go back to the original price.
I'm taking this.
It's your special day. You get it. This is your chance to get a hell of a deal. $800. All utilities, even the toilet paper, wipe your ass included.
How big is the bedroom? I'm not looking for something hotel. I'm looking for something comfortable to read. I work. I get up. I sleep. I work. I move. I don't party. I don't watch TV. I do nothing but sleep, meditate.
Well, this is perfect for you. This is perfect, honestly. It's probably our best spot.
Okay. And how many people you sharing with?
Two.
Two people.
2 ladies.
And it's a new development, old development, what remodel, what is it?
It's a house. You know, all the houses in DC are old, but it's a new bathroom, relatively new, within 2 years. Let's do this. And we decorate our places. I'll send you a playlist. On YouTube because we decorate our places really nicely.
Let me look here. I get off at 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I come, I catch the train to Anacostia, and I come through that area.
All right. Yeah, you can ride the A4 bus or the A8. Drop you off right there.
That's the bus I walk.
I know where you're coming from. All right. So,
I'll
send you everything. I'll send you by text everything you need.
Okay, you're gonna text it through this phone.
Yeah.
And so the address and what time this evening can I look at it?
Whatever time. We got smart check-in. You just check yourself in and take a look and then just leave out.
All right. So we say smart check. Help me out. I'm not that technology.
It'll be a Wi-Fi code. That's all. I'll send you a Wi-Fi code. That's it.
A Wi-Fi code.
Yeah, I'll send you a code to enter into the.
That's gonna come in as a text.
Yeah. I'll send you a text and then you just be able to buzz yourself in.
And then I look at the open up the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I'll explain it all to you. Yeah, I'll explain it all to you.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
6.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. One more question, man. How old are you?
I'm 64.
Okay, damn. Oh, you sound a young man. Still working.
Come on.
Still working at 64.
Good shit now. Yeah, you guys. I'm a turtle, my brother.
I heard that.
Not really, but I mean, hey, how I'm expressing myself to you, how I sound like a young man.
Yeah.
That's really how I feel.
Yeah.
I mean, emotionally, psychologically.
Yeah.
I don't feel old. I know I'm older.
Yeah.
But I'm not at my best.
Hey, where you currently living? By the way?
I have an apartment up in Greenwich, a basement.
Where?
Over at Haley Terrace at a condominium.
What's the name of it?
Haley, the Haverford.
Wait a minute. You said Haley Terrace?
Haley Terrace, right?
That's right there at the mouth of South Capitol 295, right?
Yeah, auto zone, right?
Oh shit! That's where that little boy was killed.
Yeah. See, what happened? 13-year-old.
Yeah.
How recent?
What about a month or 2 ago? Remember he was outside. They chased him down and killed him. Remember that? It's right there.
Yeah, I think he was Yeah, was he 13 or what?
Yeah.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very interesting little zone.
Yeah.
It's like a devil's triangle. For some
Yeah.
reason, that's where they want to hurt people.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
But anyway, I like I took heels off. I don't hear the blues. The street I live on, they got $500,000 townhouses they just built in front of the map. But where I live is a condominium complex.
Yeah. You talking about Haley Terrace, right? Man,
Right.
man, what's it like living in that ghetto ass building?
Huh?
What's it like living in that building?
Oh, it's a condominium complex owned by individual owners.
It looks ghetto as hell right there.
No, not the building right there at the owners. It's up the hill.
Yeah.
This is an upscale building.
Oh, is it? Okay, damn. Got me.
Yeah,
All right.
you talking about the one right at the autos?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not in that. Yeah, that building is I don't know. It has its elements. Put it that way. Where I live at is owned by individual condominiums. They're rented to Howard University students, law students, professionals. You know, it's not wow. Nothing wow.
Okay.
I like where I live at. I've been living there 7 years.
Okay.
I was waiting for a housing voucher, and they screwed it up. I'm a veteran also. They screwed it up.
How did they screw up your voucher?
They gave me a voucher for assisted living. There's a voucher for assisted living, meaning if you're quote unquote disabled and cannot have the ability to have total self-care, where you need some assistance, then they give you a voucher to live in that type of facility.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense, like a nursing home.
Yeah. But you're not disabled or anything, are you? Are you disabled?
Jackson's like when he submitted it, it was approved. So
Okay.
I'm like, wow, I got a $3,000 voucher I can use. And I wanted to use it where I'm living at.
Okay.
But now I bring in about $3,000 a month.
Okay.
I'm out of about $1,600. I'm trying to reduce my cost
Gotcha.
of living. Okay.
All right.
And so the voucher is being resubmitted. If they approve it, would you accept the voucher?
Man, we don't accept vouchers. I don't even know if they'll approve it for what we have anyway.
Why you say that?
Because I think that the inspections and shit. They want to inspect.
What inspection is sockets?
I mean, like shit, like they do annual inspection. I don't like doing it. We used to do that shit. We don't do that shit anymore.
I'm sure.
That government shit, it's too much regulation. You know what I mean. But yeah, send me a text, man. We'll get back with you. I'll send you everything you need to know. All right. Anyway, bro, you see, that kind of highlights everything. Again, here's a black waiting on a voucher, right? And they're going to give him a $3,000 voucher.
Jesus.
You see what I'm saying? This is how they spread their welfare to nice neighborhoods, right? They're going to give him a $3,000 voucher. And he might be a good one, Brave, but
I know. No, it's who knows? I know it. It's weird. It's like the good one moves in, and then who knows what moves in afterwards is a cancer.
Well, but he's not going to be the only one getting vouchers. They're not just picking the good ones to get vouchers too. And you see how incompetent the ghetto is. The ghetto ass DC government is. They screwed up the voucher application. You heard him say that, Brave.
Yeah.
So this is the shape they're in. They can't even run the government functions properly. And then when they do run it effectively, they end up destroying neighborhoods by putting poor blacks in your neighborhood with supersized Section 8 vouchers, $3,000 a month for one man.
I know. Hand to God, I'm telling you, when I was moving and I was shutting things off and having other utilities moved and this and that, there were the two black women that were customer service, man, they were terrible.
Yeah,
it was terrible. It was like, Jesus, not only was their attitude, it's like I didn't even know if they were competent. It's like, God damn. Yeah. I wanted to ask them, can't you learn to speak better English if you're in this business? You stupid witches. And then they act arrogant and shit. I'm going, and then that puts me, the person on the end of the phone, switching utilities and shit. Well, we got to be very careful. This person will get upset.
Yeah.
Stupid pieces of shit.
Brave, how do you think the blacks would confront this little girl, what they see of this little girl's behavior on the screen?
I can assure you what they'll do. If it's a good percentage of them, will say she's fine. The tone, the business, the customer relations, it's all good because that's what they're about. Decay, complete low performance.
So
There's no goddamn way that this girl should be talking to a customer like she is.
And they get reviewed. You know that, Brave. They get reviewed. I could have written her a 1-star review. Bad, rude.
Yeah, I don't blame you for not doing that. I understand. But it would be nice if if she got a bad review, I don't think they could straighten her out and tell her you got a bad review, John.
The thing is with this new automated stuff,
she would probably take it personal and file a goddamn complaint or something. Well, go ahead, John.
The thing is with this automated stuff, like there is no filing a complaint. Like it comes through automated, you've been delisted from the app. Come back in 5 days or something like that, or maybe don't come back at all. And so again, the mother is sitting there basically, and I'm sure the order was under her mother's account. So her mother has every incentive to make sure that the order is delivered, with proper customer service. And so she has an incentive to go there, to get out of the car, get her lazy ass out of the car, right? And at least go there with her daughter and make sure everything's flowing.
Yeah, set an example on customer relations and how to do it.
Well, I ain't even going to say that. Fuck set an example. Let's just say she wanted to make sure her account stayed active.
I got you.
Right? Mm-hmm. Just for self-preservation alone. I want to keep my account active. So what I'm going to do is make sure that the customer service transaction goes, smoothly between the customer and my account, right? And she sends a girl that she clearly has not trained to engage in minimum level customer service. And this girl comes up and acts like this. And I'm telling you, Brave, like software gets these people up out of here. I guarantee you that these blacks are not allowed to deliver to white people in nice parts of town. Guarantee you.
God, that's funny. You don't even think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I don't blame, and so this isn't so when they're dealing with this person as a delivery person, there's software that makes the determination that this person doesn't belong in that neighborhood.
Brave, I used to write that software.
God damn.
You understand?
Well, at least they're doing that for white people. Thank you, who's ever doing it. Keep these fucking people off on my front porch.
Here's the other thing, Brave. Here's the other thing, Brady, will blow your mind is that, how things naturally occur. The white people mostly live in the center of the city. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you see the Hispanics most commerce is in the center of the city, right?
Okay.
They don't have any commerce in their cities, in their parts of town. You understand? So, and I've covered this on the stream. In the white areas, or in the more affluent areas, the Hispanics would be in front of the restaurants on their bikes, waiting for orders to come through. Now the software says, "Hey, okay, you're on a bike. I'm going to send you somewhere close by. By the fact you're on a bike, I'm sending you with 5 orders. Have you pick up 4 or 5 orders on the way to wherever you're going, because you may be going to the same building to drop off orders."
Wow.
The blacks are driving cars, so they go to the outer parts of the city where I am, so they can the less profitable orders, and there isn't the economies of scale to it that the people on the bikes are. And they get tickets and shit like that. They have to find parking and stuff like that. In my neighborhood, it's easy to find parking. If they had been somewhere else, it wouldn't have been as easy. So that is kind of the thing, that the blacks, their paradigm of even operating business doesn't work anymore in these inner cities where many of them live, because the software is routing the best customers to the people on bikes and scooters. And so they send the blacks out of here to the poor neighborhoods like where I live. Yeah.
It's amazing.
It is amazing. Software will figure out some of this shit.
So software even knows not to where to send the fucking trash to, huh?
Well, it kind of evolved in both ways, because again, like the blacks will not get on bikes and start delivering food the way the Hispanics will.
Got it, yeah.
And by the fact that the Hispanics mostly live downtown in the shelters and stuff like that, they're able to take advantage of living downtown and get those orders that are most profitable that are downtown. Office workers, stuff like that. they're going to tip you better. So that's kind of how that works, and they don't have to pay for gas in their car either. So it's a very interesting the way they are handling business there. And the blacks, like, this is probably the lowest level of delivery work, delivering in the ghetto. Millions of stories about this. We got Latino for Trump up. What's up, Latino? You want to ask?
What's up, John and Brave?
What do you think about this video, Latino?
Oh man, it's a damn shame. But back to what you were saying. Could a factor be that some of these people that deliver in bikes can't deliver in certain neighborhoods because I don't know of how can I say, a mistaken gang affiliation or something to that effect?
No, in DC it's not gangs. It's just
Okay.
no, it's just more or less.
I just thought it was like Chicago kind of. That's why.
No, like as an example, right where I see it right here, I've never had a Hispanic delivery worker like go pup. Never. Right. The Hispanics are mostly delivering downtown, in the more affluent neighborhoods where you can move around on bikes and scooters. The blacks are in cars. They can play their music and shit, just a different paradigm that they're operating under here. That's my opinion, anyway.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Latino.
Yeah, profiling. People see him and they're probably worrying about him. So they, it's a long way to ride on a bike, but like he says, it's probably concerns of profiling and everything. I don't know. I didn't realize this delivery shit was all this and was about all this until just like maybe 2 or 3 months ago. It's like, what the fuck? Everything's delivered, food, all this shit.
Yeah. And Brave, it's really for the bottom denominator of people who don't want to work.
That's why I don't understand how people would have their food delivered. I'm not having my food delivered by somebody who's at the fucking bottom. Well, I've never had food delivered in my life, so I had one pizza delivered. Oh God, man, alive! It was 40 years ago, and I just didn't even feel good about that. It worried me.
Latino for Trump said, ever since COVID, delivery services have gone up. Brady, you talk about the corporate industrial just like this. No, I think that this was kind of part of the plan.
Oh yes. Oh, you can bet on that. Oh, Christ sakes! Hell, this is not just part of it. This is a major tactic. I mean, they know what they're fucking doing.
As I showed you earlier, that Popeyes, Brave. I showed you Popeyes, right? The Popeyes was, and all these big corporate companies were able to get these blacks that really didn't want to work here. They wanted easy money. They just I just go deliver. You understand?
Yeah.
And so it gave the corporate people a good, viable workforce without much resistance from the blacks. The blacks are rather delivered and learn how to cook and, customer service. As you just saw this black girl here. You think this black girl could work at Popeyes with these Hispanics? How long do you think that work?
No, hell no. She'd be ready to fight.
Right.
She's angry. You can hear it in her poor little voice. Little girl like that, half angry. It's like, why?
Yeah.
The fuck is going
that's why
on?
I said, I like to call it, Brady. Maybe the walls are closing in on the blacks. What do you think about that?
I wish they'd close in a little faster. And if let's get this over with and have blacks to where they understand that the 70%ers that piss and moan and make excuses. I just want them to wake up and say, stop making excuses, because if the 70% actually pointed towards what's going on, it would help the 30% that already are willing to say shit. But I don't know, man. If the walls are closing in, I think it could be a long time before they do it. It's a long time before they do it.
Brady, this has been a great show. What do you think about it, Brady? It's been a great show. What do you think?
I enjoyed it. I always learn stuff on here, John. It's not, it's sad. It's sad information, but look at that. Jesus Christ. You just had to leave us with this one, didn't you, John? Look at that shit. Where's that at? Look at that. This is why I say, John, on my show, when I say, just Google anything you want. Just Google something. Who's doing it? Google caught on camera. This caught on camera. That caught on camera. That caught on camera. Google it. It's same group of fucking people.
Brave, but what do you notice here? Honestly, Brave, what do you notice here? This you may notice a pattern here. The same woman that showed up in my front door, that bad attitude.
Yeah, there's a young girl that was hitting the one woman first, right off.
Is she not one of the same ones that will be fighting here in your grocery store, your market?
Oh,
wherever?
hell yes. Even if she wasn't fighting, she wasn't going to perform very well.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what started this. Isn't that lady trying to talk him down?
Let's see.
Look at her. She pushed her back and got in there.
All women, Brave.
Fucking black culture, man. Piece of shit fucking culture is nothing but a fucking cancer. I got to get going, John.
It's been a pleasure, Brave. Guys,
See
thanks
you
for joining.
later.
Thanks for joining.
You're very welcome.
Thanks.
My pleasure, sir. See you later, man.
A round of applause for Be Brave there. My man, Be Brave. Man, that was a great stream. This is a great stream, I think. Man, yesterday was something else. To see the homeless guy, the homeless guys, and then to, you know, see the young black girl show up with the Go Perfect delivery with no customer service skills. Truly fucking amazing. Anyway, so that's what prompted me to title the stream. The stream. Man, it's getting very dark. It's almost over here. If anyone wants to come up, we can have a little back and forth before I get out of here. It's 2:00. I'll give you guys about 2:30. If someone comes up and we chat it out. Otherwise, I'll get out of here. Special shout out to my man, Be Brave there. Gotta give a shout out to Be Brave. Shout out to Be Brave. And yeah, if anyone wants to come up, I have a few minutes. We can definitely talk here. Anyway, otherwise, I'll get out of here and give you your day back. Slick Rick Manson. What's up, Latino?
Not much, man. It's crazy that that girl. So I do Instacart and some other apps and stuff, right? I told you before. And when I deliver, let's say to a certain area, like a complex or something where old people are, it's a hassle to have to take the groceries upstairs to a third floor, you know, but I do it anyways because, you know, it's the gentleman in me, let's say, you know, to have to take this to an old gentleman or old lady because, you know, they're old. So I don't mind doing that type of stuff. You know, I go way and beyond and I'm always nice and I'm always, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like when you go home and you get paid, let's say, sometimes these people will see that you do all these good deeds, and those good deeds sometimes end up being more money because they end up tipping you more because of what you did or how nice you were and etc. So that goes a long way, and I noticed that. So that's what I always put on. Every time I meet somebody, I always try to, you know, carry myself well instead of having an attitude or being like that little girl there. But I mean, can you blame her? She didn't learn much from her parents.
Yeah. I mean, you know, her parents were sitting there in the car with her. At least I'm assuming as a parent. You know, not really willing to come up and teach her. You know, I remember going out, man, when I first started cutting grass. My mother used to take me out. She'd go to the door with me, teach me how to, you know, approach the house, everything with my lawnmower and shit like that. And then I started learning about myself. And it seemed like this young girl never has been taught how to do it herself, been taught by anyone. So she goes up with a ghetto-ass attitude. I ain't in school and all that kind of stuff, man. Like, as I said, man, the future for these people really looks good. Really
Sean, when I was a kid and it used to snow, I used to live in Charlestown. I don't know if you know Boston area around downtown.
Yeah,
so yeah, it's a little project area around there. But then, like, if you go up Bunker Hill, that's where like all the $1 million houses are, the doctors, lawyers, etc. So we would go when it would snow. We would knock at these white people's door and we would go, "Hey, how you doing? Good afternoon." We were just wondering that you see that you guys haven't shoveled. We could do this with no problem, no hesitation, if you guys don't mind, for $20. And then we will upsell. Like if they say, "Oh no, it's okay," we will be like, "Hey, but it supposedly is going to snow an hour or two from now, so there'll be more snow. I'm just trying to, you know." And these people will be like, "Hey, okay, whatever." Da, 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 da. And then after their words, they won't even give us 20. They'll give us 40, 50.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to upsell, man.
You got to upsell. You got to be able to get to the front door and get them to open the door first.
Damn right. Then you got to hook them.
And honestly, bro, like I ask people all the time, young black man, like if that young girl showed up to my door without me expecting her like an order, I'm thinking she's trying to set me up.
I close it, man. I'm like, yo, you got an attitude, man. Like, just leave my shit on the door. I don't even want to see you.
Right. Like I wouldn't even believe she was selling Girl Scout cookies. Right. I'd be more inclined to believe that she was one of these type girls fighting in the store.
That shit crazy right there.
And as I said, man, yesterday, bro, like how long you been here, Latino?
Probably 15 minutes into you starting the stream, I want to say.
So you saw me showing the room to those Africans, to the blacks being chauffeured around by an African?
No.
You didn't see that?
I missed that because I was making my daughter some breakfast. I usually stay with her on Wednesday.
Let me see if I got that for you. I got it right here. Take a look at these guys if you haven't seen it. This is two black guys from a shelter coming to take a look at a room for rent. They're homeless, living in a shelter right around the corner on Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue.
He had a dream, but this wasn't it, John.
Provide a place for them to sleep. So an African is taking them around for a place to live. Africa. The room ain't it ain't ready yet. What's up? Let's see. Let's see the room. Which one of y'all called me? Oh, you? Okay. You guys didn't move out last night, so the room ain't been clean.
Okay. Wakanda.
Operation failed. Operation failed. Operation failed. Operation failed. Unlocked.
You just moved out last night. Yeah. Just close your windows, shit, chill it. Decent room, man. Decent room. Yeah. Close it. I've been taking a shower, the bathroom, right there, cook and all that. Ain't no kitchen though. No problem. Ain't no kitchen. How much you want? Hey, let me call and check on how long you looking to stay? Maybe a month, 2. Okay, I call him, let you know. Who I call? You, him? Okay, I call you. Let him know. Okay. Usually charge, you want to pay by the month, 2 months up front. You want to pay by the week, it's weekly. Okay. Bi-weekly, different rates. No problem. You know what I'm saying? When I move in? When it's cleaned up. That's the African. Chauffeuring the blacks around. Or maybe tomorrow. Yeah. I mean, that's the black man, homeless in America. Shuffled around.
Yeah, but I always thought to myself, like if I always see myself, if I ever to see myself in a situation like this, right? What I would do is I would go somewhere where the cost of living is much cheaper because, like, I don't know why certain people want to stay in an area where it's not very convenient for them.
That's very simple. What it is the welfare benefits.
Oh, man, like, see, that's that shit. I don't depend on that shit. That's why I think, like, I probably think different, I guess. But that's nuts, man. Because, like, I don't know. Like, if I see that I can no longer afford to live in Massachusetts, bro, like, I'm gonna figure out what state is cheaper to live in, and then we're gonna move, man. Like,
we gotta have the money to move. But these blacks are being shepherded around by an African.
hey, man, it's crazy, dude.
Saved by an African. Yep. You working? What?
Man, I work, man.
Oh, where you working? It's the African. Black
So the
American.
African is looking for a home for the guy.
This is his job to chauffeur Black Americans around.
Damn, that's crazy. Yo, you seen that clip that Portia put on, right? With the African man talking about how like black people want to be a monolith or some shit.
Man, it's over for black people, bro.
It's like I don't understand.
Ain't nobody trying to join up with these motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, but I mean, but that
bad.
African dude made a valid point. He goes like every other race comes here and they do something, and the only race of people that always expecting some shit is them. And I'm like, and when that African dude said that, I kind of thought about something. I was like, he's kind of right though.
He just found that.
It's like I don't see Indians asking for shit. I don't see Chinese people asking for shit. I don't see Hispanic people asking for shit.
These motherfuckers are down bad, Latino.
Like, man, depend on yourself, bro. Like, if you need some government assistance, fine, take it, whatever. Who gives a shit, man? But stop depending on like reparations, whatever, all that nonsense, man. It's like, dude, get over it. Move on.
Yeah, I think they down bad, Latino. I don't think it's any recovering from this, honestly. You know, they argue back and forth about what the number is. Is it 60-70%? But bro, I don't think it matters at this point. I really don't think it matters. Maybe too far gone. Worrying about the numbers probably would have been if you were trying to come up with a solution at the same time.
The other day, somebody tried to insult me and say, "Oh, but Hispanic people take the most food stamps or whatever," right? And I'm like, if it's true or not, that doesn't insult me. I don't give a shit. But I'm gonna tell you something: the stats have changed. Hispanic people are no longer number one anymore. The numbers have gone down. So Hispanic, I think the last time I checked, they were number 3. White people were number 1, and I believe blacks were number 2. See, so that tells you something. So, like I was telling my wife, I'm like, things are changing for us, man.
Yeah, indeed. I got another clip I was gonna show you guys. Damn, did I upload it? I didn't upload it. I have to show it to you guys another time. Wait, I know I have it.
Seen those number on Fox the other day when we were talking about food stamps and shit. I'm like, yo, what? That's crazy. Because we were Hispanics were number 1 for a long time. Not anymore. Moving on up like the Jeffersons, man. Jeez.
Damn, I was gonna find that video for you guys.
Damn, man.
I do want to play this one more time. You see that, Latino?
What was that?
I think that represents really Black American in one picture. Can you see it, Latino?
Wait, he graffitiing or?
Say what?
What is he doing? Graffiti? Oh, that's homelessness. I wasn't seeing the shit on the floor.
And that's a Chinese man closing up his store, pulling the shutters down while a homeless Black woman sleep on the ground. On Martin Luther King.
Yeah, but this, I don't know, man. Homelessness comes with all colors and shapes.
Where's B Brave? Where's B Brave at? He ain't coming up?
Oh, we've been going for about 2 hours, man.
Oh, really? Did he already come up talking trash?
You may
Oh man, we
see
have a
in
great dream.
Washington more black people, John, but over here
Say
in
what?
Boston, that you may see more black homelessness in Washington, but here in Boston, I mean, there's a whole bunch of homeless white people, bro.
Man, oh man, what's up, Ryan?
How's it going, man?
One
Just
day at a
coming
time.
back from old Alexandria.
I thought you were supposed to be coming to Southeast DC.
Nah, I still got to go out there though. But
Watch
yeah,
out, Ryan. You're
I'm
getting
supposed to
robbed,
visit that
Ryan.
project at some point. But I was just at a I don't know, about 7,000 square foot house in Alexandria. I don't deal with residential shit. I'm doing it for a favor. I'm like, got a nice gig, man. Financial industry. So guys got a good setup.
Ryan, tell me if I pay too much for a what is it? What did she tell me it was? I believe she said it was a 90 square foot bathroom, and they're redoing the whole bathroom, and it's coming out to like at least 25 grand. Is that too much?
I mean, it depends on the finishes. I mean, it depends on what you're getting done. Like, are you getting a tub? Are you getting
I'm
heated
getting
floors? Are
tub,
you getting
toilet,
tile?
sink, floors. The only thing I'm not getting is a window. Like the
I
window,
mean,
the regular window still staying
it's
there.
just the bathroom though. You just redoing the bathroom.
Yeah, the whole bathroom.
Is it like a tile shower? You getting that?
Nah, so we had a jet tub, but we got rid of that, and now we just go into a regular tub, like one of those small kind of oval tubs with a shower, basically, and then a new sink and a toilet.
I mean, that seems a little high to me, but I don't know your market. I mean, there's a lot of factors. You know what I mean? So 25,000.
Yeah, we had to put down
That seems like a lot.
10%.
Seems like a lot, but not knowing the finishes or any of the information, it's hard to gauge it. You know what I mean?
I mean, usually, how much would a bathroom that size would go for? I mean, if you was to.
I mean, probably 15. Like,
15,
but there's a lot of it depends on. There's a lot of factors. Like, number one, are you on the 15th floor or is this just a house?
Nah, this is a house and it's on the second floor. It's the major bathroom. I mean the principal.
How old are this or what you had? So you have to reroute a bunch of pipe.
1920 house.
So you got to reroute a bunch of pipe and do all that bullshit, or is he just going to change the fittings?
He kind of had to do that, yeah.
Yeah, well, you start getting into money, then you're running pipe through walls, you're doing all kinds of shit, right?
We had to take
new outlets, electrical shit, they're taking walls out. Yeah, so it's all those retrofit jobs can run you more money. So maybe
Yeah.
But I do that kind of shit myself, man. I'm too cheap to pay anybody.
Yeah, I need.
I'm not paying these fucking people.
I need to get reading those type of books and learning that shit. Because that way.
And there's a book, go out there, a Bob Vila book on plumbing. I bought that 25 years ago. I still use it. It's got all the principles there, I still use the book. I have a problem, I'll pop the book out. I got an electrical book. Shit's great. It's golden, Electrical book, I got a plumbing book, drywall book, just gives you the techniques.
Yeah, I know how to do drywall. That's not.
There you go. So
I know how to put 4x4, all that shit. That's not complicated.
Even if you've done it professionally, it helps you. So, hey John, what's the new landlord laws coming up? There's a change in DC. What's proposed there?
Shit, pay your rent. Face the wrath. Oh, the law of the land.
I thought they were trying to. I just saw in Business Daily that they're trying to change the rent law or the landlord law in DC. Landlords are not happy about it.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, I guess it doesn't pertain to you per se, right?
Yeah, no.
Your short-term rentals.
I'm gonna handle my business. Whatever the fuck happened. Shit, ain't gonna wait on government. I'm sorry, motherfuckers. To do what they gotta do. I'm gonna have to handle my business. You know how that goes.
So if you do a 1 month rental, are you then subject to the landlord bullshit of eviction and all that?
I don't do 1 month rentals. But yeah, I think
well, okay.
I think so.
You say 29 days, buddy.
I mean, that's what he asked you for, though.
A week, day. Who?
The guy, you said $800 for a month.
If he got $1,600 up front, here, yeah, I'll do it. Cause he's gonna have to pay for 2 months up front. You know what I mean?
But then you got to go through eviction bullshit, don't you?
You ain't gonna do shit.
Yo.
What's up,
John,
AP?
what's good, man?
Yo, what's up? You live on the Urban Landlord Clips here. We had Be Brave up earlier. Man, I saw some shit yesterday, bro. Had me kind of down in the dumps a little bit. Feeling like, what's
going on?
Damn, HB. I was, what was I doing? What was I doing, guys? What was I doing? I got a GoPuff delivery order. The girl was delivering for her mama. I mean, her mama was driving. She baby. How old do you think that girl was? The GoPuff girl. 14?
Oh, man, she's probably, yeah, I was about to say 12, 13,
14,
something
15.
like that.
Let me see if I can. I got the clip. I want you to hear this shit, HB. Here's the GoPuff girl. And I asked her, why you ain't in school? I want you to hear this, HB. Let's see. Let me get it to the clip. Listen. Now here it is. Look, it was the black little 14-year-old girl had my in her hand. I asked her, I said, you don't go to school? You ain't in school? Or something. What I asked her? Here she go. Oh, damn. Please.
Yes, yeah.
Be teaching,
There's
mama.
there's a way to say it. It's like, yeah.
Mama
God.
too fucking lazy to get out the car, send the daughter to go do it.
And ask you if you had your ID like you were a dumbass.
You got your ID?
You got your ID?
Damn.
Ooh,
Son of a bitch.
It gets worse from here, bro. It gets worse from here. That's the future. We're going to get into the past.
Damn.
Jesus
I ain't gonna lie.
This is right there.
I've seen that happen.
Shit, the
I've
motherfucking
seen that
ID
shit
now.
happen a lot.
Yeah.
I've seen that shit happen a lot in Chicago. I'll call an Uber and the woman had a kid sitting in the front seat. I'm like, oh man. But I had too much compassion to report it to Uber. I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't report her ass.
But if you're gonna have your child doing that, why not teach them how to do it the proper way? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, what's
she
he
can
serving?
learn
What's
from
he
there.
giving you, John?
Some beer, and so she had.
Lord have mercy! You ain't telling me that at first, bro.
You know, it's like, damn, like you gonna send your daughter up here to do that shit,
Yo,
right?
but oh Lord, yo, the hypocrisy, bro. She's asking you for an ID
with the ID in her hand. She had the ID in her hand, bro. You understand? And she didn't, like, first off, she didn't notice. I guess she didn't know she had my ID. And then she says to me, like, you know, you got ID, like, in the most crude way possible. I think here's the clip. Listen to this shit, HB. I think this is the full clip.
How the fuck you serving liquor, bro?
Hold on, I think this is the clip. Listen to this. Listen to this, HB. I think you get that picture right. Hold on.
First name Marcus.
Did she take the passport?
The entry.
Yeah.
No, man. You got your ID?
Hold on.
You got your ID? You got your ID? Hey, nigga. You got your ID, nigga?
Yeah. Wait for this, HP. Hold on. Yeah, man, hold on. It's somewhere here.
I was asking to enter everything, man. You got your ID?
That's it right there.
No, I'm saying like
And I'm like, that's it right there. God damn it, the ID in your hand. It's a passport. Wait. I want you to hear this, HP. Wait. Let me see how I get it. Right when she starts talking. All right, here.
Man, that's the best form of ID.
School out today?
I don't go to school.
Speak up. And Birdman said when he went to Hot 95, nigga, we finished and we done. Did you hear that, HB?
Yeah,
What
man,
did she say?
that's sad.
What did she say, nigga?
School out today?
I don't go to school.
My nigga.
Wait, what she say? School out today?
I don't go to school
Why not?
because I'm out of school.
Damn, this school out or you gonna graduate? Damn, did she say I'm out of school? She said she don't go to school?
I don't go to school.
Yeah, she said I don't go to school.
Damn.
With an attitude.
Yo,
John, you should be like a producer executive of the Boondocks or some shit. Like you got so much content, dude.
Man. Nigga, I got the dope.
Yeah, she said, fuck school.
You can put this shit in the Boondocks.
No fuck.
Like no bullshit.
No fuck, man.
Like John can help write these scripts, man. This shit's crazy, bro.
Hey, honestly, at this point, John, they might as well let kids start working again, man. Most of these kids don't want to go to school anyway. Let them motherfuckers work, man. I want to see these kids in coal mines and shit, man. Let them motherfuckers to work, man. Dumbass little girl. Her dumbass mama, too.
Yo, but the irony, bro.
Yeah, man.
Look, this is getting out the car, man. Look, her mama done made her get the beer shit out the back seat. Get the beer out the back seat. Take that shit up there.
Yo, John, please tell me you seen. John, please tell me you seen the one with the chick.
Man.
Please tell me you seen the one with the chick delivers a whole bunch of groceries. And she got pissed off she didn't get a tip and she took the groceries, bro.
Yeah, I heard it. Yo, this shit.
That's a baby, man.
Yeah, I don't go to school.
She's like, what, 13 delivering alcohol, man? Come on, dog. This is ridiculous.
Yeah,
like,
man.
yo.
She's going to be turning tricks soon, man.
Yo, bro, if she... Oh, God forbid, dude. If she would have been at my door asking me for my ID, bro, I want to be like, excuse me, where's your mother at? Because it's like, how you gonna ask me for an ID and you're 13?
Shit, they should take the passport.
They're gonna take it.
Yeah, man, this is ridiculous, bro.
Listen to this shit. Listen, HB.
Your first name Marcus?
Yo. Why she, bro? I've delivered liquor before too, man. Like, she ain't got to do all that. Like,
I think you get that picture right. Usually they take the picture
bro,
right and work.
If you have the
You know
ID, bro, the name and everything is on it. Why is he asking you for the name, bro? Imagine this chick working
That's a little baby, man.
Yo, imagine this chick working at TSA.
A baby, John.
She'll be asking everybody that come on board, what's your name? It's like, yo, like, it's on the passport, bro. What is wrong with you?
Hey, that's a baby.
Why you don't go to school? You don't graduate already. That's a baby.
That's why she don't go to school,
baby,
man. Like,
12 years old.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Jesus Christ, dude. She said, what's your name? With the ID in the hand, dog. Like, I'm baffled, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is fucked up, man. This is fucked up, man.
I mean, and she, look, like, my whole thing is, like, she's probably done this before, right? Like, you imagine. So it's like you.
They've been doing this since, they've been doing
probably 9.
Since all that shit. Since the gig community started, or the gig work, man.
Yo, bro, her mom got her carrying waters and shit, 24 packs. fucked up, bro.
That little girl probably not even getting the cut, man. That's the fucked up part.
That's the
Probably not
worst.
even getting. She ain't even
You see
getting the
your
cut.
hair, that costs money, baby.
Ah, man, John. Nah, man.
HB, did you see the Africans, HB?
No.
Oh, bro. Oh, bro. You want to hear? Yo, bro. So, what happened was some black African guy called me, and he was basically the shelter worker for the blacks, right? Basically, so he drove blacks around looking for housing in Africa. Think about that shit, HB.
Oh yeah. No. I heard that story. Yeah, I heard that. You said one of them was like 70, one was 50.
Yeah. Man, I mean, like,
yeah, man.
We down bad if the Africans taking us around looking for housing, bro. We down real bad.
How much you think that African get paid to do that?
About $35,000 a year. You know
That's a comfortable job too.
You know what I mean? Shepherding stinky ass homeless people around. What must he think of blacks, bro?
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere, man.
What must he think of blacks though? Like, bro, like he like, damn, I just got to this country, and here I am shepherding niggers around. Shepherding Negroes, bro. And they down bad. You know what I mean? He like, how the fuck do you be this down bad? You've been in America all this time. You know what I'm saying? Just, I don't know. It's just weird to me. You know,
he probably thinking easy money, man. He probably thinking like, shit, I just hit a lick. Back in his country, he had to kill somebody to make that type of money.
Yeah, bro. he had to rob a goat.
he gotta take a life to make that type of money over there.
You know, fufu today if you.
Hey, you know what? When you really think about this, though, HB, right? Like the immigrants are now like the delivery point for all the liberal policies. Ain't no white girl. Ain't no white girl about to be shepherding no big old niggas around. Look about shit. You know, man, what it pays. She ain't doing that shit. Now remember we had the other African that called in and said he worked for transgender transgender people, right?
Yep.
And now we got another African that works on the other spectrum of the liberal ideology, putting niggas in housing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, John, you making a good point, man. They not the new. These immigrants ain't the new blacks. They the new whites, man.
Right. They
are the new whites.
They are the delivery vehicle. The people that will go down in the muck and do the old social work that the blacks used to do. My mother was a social worker.
Yeah.
She used to do this, right? But now the blacks are so down bad. This 14-year-old girl, you think she can get up to a social work agency? You think this girl can, right? She can't take, and she ain't gonna be willing to take them niggas around, right?
Hell no.
And so, who's left to fill the void there? It's the Africans to fill these low-level social services jobs, being for the transistors or for the, housing for the indigent blacks. Very interesting, bro. It should be very interesting to see how this shit's shaking out here.
Yeah. Damn, man.
Took her daughter out of school.
I'm still tripping about that little girl, man. That shit's sad, man. Some of these moms are horrible, man.
Bro.
I can't imagine.
What's your name?
She don't even know no better.
I mean, that tells you much. You got the ID in the hand asking for a name.
There's no one to teach her HB. That's what I'm saying, man. These people are down real bad, bro.
Yeah, that's bad, man. Because even like when black folks back in the 60s and shit, when they didn't have enough money, they still knew the benefit of an education.
Yeah.
Her mama said, "Fuck the education. I'm gonna have you delivering GoPuff."
Yeah, dog.
See if she had her own business.
Right.
That ain't even her business.
Yo, I'd be the day. Yo, if I was to tell my wife, "Hey, we're gonna have the kids working and not in school," my wife would be like, "Divorce." You serious?
Oh, that shit is sad, man.
Now I will say this: if they were doing something productive with the money, bro, like if they were down bad somehow, they were doing something productive with the money, I could go for this. Fuck it, you can always go back to school, get a GED, but we need money right now. I can understand that, but
yeah,
you don't look like that though,
bro. Look at the car they drive, bro. Look at the car they drive. That's a late model car, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of car it is.
What's that? An Infinity?
I don't know. Late model car there.
Infinity is a luxury car.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
It's like the next level up from Nissan, I believe.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so there you go. That shit ain't cheap.
There you go. There you go. Let me see who the mother was.
Damn, man.
Let me see who the mother was. Go Pup. Recent orders, not today.
That's crazy though. Yo, but
you know, I could have reported her.
Yeah, you gonna.
Yeah, you could have reported her.
I was just about to ask you that.
I ain't gonna do that. No, I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you.
But someone could take real serious exception to a young child delivering their beer to them.
She lucky she wasn't.
She probably declined all the white people. When she seen them white faces pop up on that screen, she probably declined all them.
No, I
because she know niggas ain't gonna say nothing.
Well, I think I explained a little bit early, HB. Like
you stole the words out my mouth.
I'm in the hood, right? And so, what's happening is that the Hispanic boys, as we saw them on the stream here, they deliver downtown in the congested areas. Think about Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
The Hispanic boys sitting in front of Chick-fil-A waiting on an order, and the software will route them to an order close by, right? Now, if it's an order on the south side, then they're going to tell a black driver to come pick that shit up and take it to the south side.
Yeah.
So it's not a very efficient order. But if it's River North or whatever the fuck those neighborhoods are in Chicago, downtown, then you go, because there are no Chick-fil-A's, I would imagine, in the ghetto parts of Chicago. So
hell no.
Right? So
not even
all right? So all the Chick-fil-A's in the good neighborhoods, the Hispanics park outside of the Chick-fil-A, wait on the order. The software routes them to the orders that come in bikeable, right? They route the orders to the ghetto to cars. Hence, I very rarely get someone, I don't get anyone coming over here on a bike. The most efficient way to doing business. You ain't no gas. The Hispanics get all the electric vehicle bike routes. So it's cheaper. That's why he's able to make $1,100. You understand? With very little cost in the game. Whereas that person that drove up to my house, he got to spend money, man, driving that car around.
And paying insurance, maintenance.
Right. And so that's why you see that African finance the bike, not a car. You understand? You remember the African to finance the bike just the other day on the street?
13. I remember the price too, $13.68.
Right. That shit a fly ass bike, bro. And in the city,
he's gonna be able to pay that off in a month. He's gonna be able to pay that shit off in a month, man.
Right. In the city, he'll be able to pay that shit off, like you said, and now he rolling, right? Whereas the people in this brand new ass car, bro, they haven't adopted a new paradigm. That car note gonna be with them a long time, bro.
And you ain't lying about you ain't lying about being parked in downtown on the bike. And usually those let's say those rides right there, there would be 6 minute, maybe 2 mile, 3 mile radius. So those are quick. So you can make a quick $20, and in an hour you could probably make $80 to $60.
Yo, you see the Capriano's comment?
What did he say? Oh yeah.
He said, like the Yemeni boy working in the bodega, another. Because his family owns that business.
Right. And furthermore, if that girl had come up there and said, "Hello, sir, here's your order. Thank you very much." Right?
Yeah.
Cool. You're learning something.
And who you wouldn't, she would have never known that you probably would have thrown her mom an extra $5, bro. Like I was telling you earlier.
Then I would have shown this video and said, "This is the way to go, folks.
Appreciation, bro.
This is a way to go, folks." I would have had a totally different tone. Said, "This is the way to go. Looks like there is a future. Look like we got some progress here, right? Look like we might got something." Someone that shoved aside school and said, "I'm going to teach my daughter how to work custom service." If the mama had walked up to my front door with that daughter and said, "Hey, we out here delivering together. We just trying to make a living. I had to take my daughter out of school so we can keep the bills paid." And sir, I hope you understand. And so here's your bill order, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. Yeah, I understand the struggle, the everyday struggle. I would have tipped them.
Yeah.
Talking about them much more positively here. But this don't look good, folks.
Dude,
this does not compare to the Yemeni boy working in the bodega.
Man, I delivered
not at all. Not at all. That little boy is prepared to own businesses. This little girl being prepared to be a slave for the rest of her life.
Yeah, because that little boy in that bodega, even though he's working there, his father and his mom is stashing money on the side.
Shit, they own that motherfucking store. Right? They run that store. And so I think it's a big difference, you know what I'm saying? Like, DiCaprio
it's a huge difference.
Yeah, it is a huge difference.
DiCaprio, man, it's a huge difference though, bro, man. You talking about being owning a business and teaching your kid how to run it when you're gone. What is that mom teaching that little girl? What is she teaching
for an application?
Clearly nothing.
The only thing you can make
you can literally John, salute to Daniel Nixon, but a monkey could do that job, man. A monkey could have literally walked out of that car and handed John that beer, man. She ain't lying.
When I drop off deliveries and people say, "Oh, thank you so much," because I wouldn't have whatever. I'm like, dude, I mean, you're welcome, but a monkey can do this. I say the same thing all the time, HB. It's like, I don't give a shit. I just want to make my money, man.
Behind that register, you're learning business, you're learning math, you're learning customer service, you're learning how to whole business as a whole work. That little Yemeni boy probably know more about business. Yeah, counting money. He probably knows more about running a business than most niggas, man. That little ass Yemeni boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, he sees.
Hey, HB, since you just joined, man, I gotta play this clip. Oh, I gotta play this clip for HB. Give me 1 second, HB. I gotta play this clip for you.
Man, but
I gotta play this clip for you. It's from earlier this morning. I want to get your thoughts on it. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I got it. I'm just looking up something else first.
Man, I delivered to this VA vet like maybe twice a month, and it says to drop it off in the front, but I literally go to his room and drop it off, man. The guy has no legs, man, and every time the delivery comes out to $22, he tips another 20.
HB, you still there?
HB? Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, let me play this clip of the Kanye interview with
money. I was like, how much money is it?
Academics.
Say he's gonna get a percentage. He didn't tell me what it was. And I'm a billionaire, nigga. I don't give a fuck about that shit. See, this is my issue with Jim Jones, right? So he says he's gonna get a jib or a div. I don't know what the fuck the word is, but basically, like, he gonna get a percentage if he introduced me to this crypto nigga, right? And I know this shit sound like a Tarantino movie. Jim Jones wants me to meet with Mr. Pink to make $2 million off a crypto coin. Next Tarantino film, right? So then I found out before the second meeting that he was gonna make this money. So
did he tell you?
No, he said that he's gonna get a percentage. He didn't tell me what it was, and he didn't say he's gonna give me a piece of it either. When I found out how much money it was, I was like, you know what? One second. Hello. Yeah. Okay, send them to room 59 right now. Thank you. So when I
You found out about
when I found out that he was getting the money, I was like, how much money is it? Yeah, I'm gonna take that meeting for you to get the money, but I guess I gotta sit there. What you go? Like I wasn't like, oh nigga, you ain't tell me I'm not gonna. I still took the meeting, and the nigga still got the money, right?
he got paid $2 million.
Yes,
for you taking the meeting.
From me taking the meeting. But watch.
So he said he took a meeting. Jim Jones got $2 million. Okay, I'll let it play.
Behind my back, I ain't really know about it. People be doing shit behind my back. My issue with Jim was we working on clothes. And I said, look, send me a PDF. For anybody who doesn't know, it's like a group of pictures in a folder that you send to the iPhone. You could do like 300 pictures, 10 pictures on it, 10 pages. I said, send me a PDF of all the ideas, all the young niggas you know in New York. Let me see all of this shit right now. Let the king see everything that's happening, right? This man tells me, I don't know how to make a PDF. That was way more disrespectful to me than a nigga figuring out how to get the $2 million. You understand why? Because this shit to my face, nigga. You gonna lie to me about a fucking PDF, you faggot ass nigga? After I sat and took the meeting for you, you took the money and I ain't even asked your broke ass for a percentage?
Maybe he didn't know how to do it.
Do you think one of his young niggas knew how to do it?
Yeah, of course.
Do you think that he could have figured it out after that nigga made $2 million?
Definitely.
Next subject.
Definitely.
Do you understand what his frustration is, HB?
Yeah. He basically used Kanye to get that deal. That $2 million. He basically was like, it's like, and then he didn't even tell him he got that money. It's like it reminds me of that nigga that.
Hold on, HB. And then what?
What, the PDF part? The PDF part.
That's what hurt him. That's what hurt him, bro.
Yeah.
The lame excuse.
Yeah.
He said, "Fuck that money, man. $2 million don't mean nothing to me."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the fact you wouldn't even put in effort, you didn't have the mind to figure out or get someone else to figure out for you with $2 million off my name, nigga. That hurt.
Yep.
That's what hurt.
It reminded me of that nigga that said that he knew you and got some pussy. You know, at a lower level, but it's basically the same mentality. You know, like damn nigga, if you gonna use my name to get some pussy, at least introduce me to some bitches or something.
Right.
Like damn, nigga.
Send me some customers. Right.
Send me some. That's even better. Send me some of your other broke ass niggas, man.
But what can you expect from Jim Jones when he said what he said about the housing situation and how people up north and down south think?
Yeah,
you can't.
You know what he's talking about right there, right?
He's an idiot.
You know what he's talking about right there, HB. He's saying, man, I didn't know about houses, so I just bought jewelry instead and clothes. You know, that's on the clip.
Yeah.
But man, again, like on the high end, bro, the people, the blacks with money, they turn around to the other blacks with money, their peers, and it'd be a nigga like Jim Jones. You'd be like, God damn, if you just had a little more sense, we can make something happen. I'm just a motherfucker. So now I got to move out here alone. He thought he was going to be able to partner up with somebody. Get in the same boat with somebody. Go ahead.
That's why, man. That's why I really don't feel like Kanye is like crazy or anything, man. Like if throughout all your whole career, you got niggas that can't work together, that shit'll fuck with you mentally, man.
That's what pisses him off. That's what pisses him off. He's like, yo, why can't we do this? Why can't we do that?
And then snake him at the end. Then snake him. Like that's then play stupid about it too. Like damn, nigga, you don't know how to do a PDF file. Like,
you and none of your boys, all you niggas around you, bro. If y'all can't make a PDF file, how you talking about y'all built something? You can't build it right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How you gonna create the architect
PDF
file,
bro.
in PDF?
So simple.
Could they create the architect files in PDF?
I mean,
bro,
it's already set up for you. It's not like you got to build a program.
This is why.
Everything being PDF.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to work with like a lot of different. This is when I was young, but like with like little different fashion brands and stuff. And when they send their lookbooks, all of that shit, either it's a physical look, or it's a PDF, and it shows all the, it shows all the pieces that they have. So
What's the name of
he knows what a PDF is, and he knows how to do it too.
So why do you think he didn't do it?
Like most
Because he
iPhones
got
have
his money. He's only thinking short. He's thinking short term. He ain't trying to do nothing else. He ain't trying to go above and beyond and build that, like cultivate that relationship. He got his money, and that's all he wanted.
Yeah. I'm going to end the show on this clip right here. And I don't think I have the part where Donald Trump says the money line. But on this clip right here, this is Donald Trump speaking at the NAHB. I've played the whole clip, or part of the clip before. And he's saying he used to be able to sit it. He said it the knee of his father. And I think, let me find the full clip. Guys, you want to hear? Listen, Trump, NAHB. Trump, NAHB. I used to work for the NAHB, National Association of Housing Builders, or Home Builders, some shit like that. And I think it was in Doral, Florida. This is Trump in Doral, Florida. Oh, yeah. 8 years ago. God damn. 8 long years ago. And here it is.
Said it's unbelievable. He said, "I'm dying to see an ivory."
Can y'all hear this, or is it too low?
It's a little low, but I could get here.
Let me see if I put it back up here so you get louder. Otherwise, I'll find another one.
Can you believe it? That's up. So she's spending hundreds of millions.
It's low, right? That's low. Let's see. Shit. So it's NAHB conference in Doral, Florida. Delivered remarks. Doral. That's not it. That's not it. Maybe I'll play it. Hopefully you guys can hear some of this shit. Maybe it get louder.
Millions of dollars on ads, hundreds of millions. And a new poll just came out this morning that has us essentially very close. Big event. It's been going on.
Can you guys in the audience hear this? If you can't, no need to play it then. Can you hear HB?
Barely.
Why won't play it?
I'm gonna go to the chat and see if I can hear it better.
Latino, can you hear it?
I can barely hear it. If you go to Twitter, you could probably find it.
All right, let me go to Twitter because I do want to play it before I get out of here.
You know what they're going to say? Well, he got his money from his daddy.
I know.
My question to those people that say that is, what would you do with $1 million?
Oh man, I wish I could find the clip, and I'm gonna find it. Twitter, Trump, NAHB conference. I think it was 2016. Doral, I think it was Doral, Florida. Doral, Florida. Man, I remember that video like it was yesterday. Let's see. Damn, I can't believe it's so low. I can't believe it's that fucking low. Anyway. Oh, I think I got it. Okay, I got it. Hopefully it's louder. Is that louder?
I don't even think you're playing it.
Oh.
I don't even think you played it.
But we're doing, I think we're doing really very well.
It's still low, right? God damn.
Yeah, but it's a little bit louder than the last one.
Yeah, it was louder than the last one. Let's see. Damn. I bet the NAHB has it on their website. Shit. NAHB conference. Trump. I used to work there, man. NAHB. 2016. This may be it right here. Yeah. This may be it right here. Guys, support the channel by the way. Make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the Urban Landlord Clips, make sure you do. We're trying to get the channel monetized. We have 2 channels. We're going to be posting most of our clips over there. God damn. Let's see. Where's the video? It's real deal. Never lets you play this stuff. And this is the same low one here. And I don't see it. Maybe this one is better. This is the National Home Association of Home Builders, so maybe they have a better video. Is this it? No, this is 2014. Damn, I want to find that video for you guys. Anyway, may not be able to find it. Let me put speech in the title. Otherwise, I'm going to drink a beer and get the hell out of here. How about that? Drink a beer and get the hell out of here. Guys, support the channel, by the way. We had HB2N in the audience. We had Stanley in the chat, probably trolling. Who else do we have in the audience? We had who else do you have? We have in the audience. HB2N, Stanley trolling. And of course, me, John, out here. And I think I saw Porsche in the audience as well. So anyway, guys, I think I can't find this speech, but it has been my pleasure to report to you last couple of days. Anyone want to jump up on the panel? I'll give you 5 minutes, jump up on the panel. I'm going to drink a beer. You want to drink a beer with me, Latino? A virtual beer. With John Galt.
I got a virtual joint blend.
You got a what?
Virtual blunt.
There you go. You can put a couple in the fridge. Couple in the fridge. Roll up a joint. Put the play what clip? What clip are you referring to? You know what clip I'm gonna play while I I was gonna play some clip. Damn, someone just wrote me about a reservation. Excellent. We'll reach out when Logan is out of work after 5:30. Okay, you want to extend your reservation? That sounds good to me. Okay, that sounds good too. Universal is teaching a lecture today. That's why he's made unavailable. Perfect. Guys, what did you think about that young girl in the video? The bad customer service. What did you think about her?
Man. The fact that she's a young girl serving like that. You telling me her mom couldn't get out the vehicle to do that?
Mm-hmm. You know, I was in a car today. It just made me think about something. Had a conversation with an Uber driver. Let me see if I got it. Let me see. Black people over here normal. So you don't think these black people over here normal? So who do you want? You don't think this is representing something? Really? Look at you, nice now. What kind of diverse you want? What do you mean? Well, explain it. Lower, middle, lower income. It's great. Mm-hmm. So that's why I say. But you don't think they got some middle income? They got some high income people around here. I bet you there's at least some people in your name over $70,000. You think $70,000? You don't think so? If you take a map, it's the audio. Of this area. Do you think any of these blacks over here can make $70,000? Do you think
I'm saying, do you think any of the blacks over here make 70,000? Like you have. Okay, why do you think they don't make for so little money? They don't want to, or they ain't able. With opportunities. But you see the schools everywhere, man. Yeah, they help you. They help you, man. So you see that fat black woman right there? Being a security guard? Yeah. Now you know that's a make work job. It's not a good job. It's a job, but she get paid to watch people cross the street. She not adding any economic value. You know what I mean? She not adding any economic value. There's no value in me watching you cross the street. But the government is paying her taxes. Basically, the government pays her. They turn around and take a cut out of it for what they pay. We would, if we didn't pay her, we wouldn't have to collect taxes to pay her. She's a government worker. And all she does is watch her. And look at, they're going to have them all up down to government workers who really don't have the ability to do anything else. And so they get paid to watch children. But their mamas could do it. You think these mamas at work? Look at these kids. I tell you, like, when I see, man, like, yeah, like, I'm just telling you what I see. Look at all the workers right here. What, 1, 2, 3, 4 workers. 5 workers. Well, it's not what I'd rather see them do or not, right? But it's the fact that they probably wouldn't be doing anything if it wasn't for the government to pay to just do some network jobs. Like, they didn't have people that walk paid by the government to walk across the street with children. You know, you figured it out, you know. But today, things right now. Yeah, we're saying you're right. And who were those talking about? Yeah. Were they government employees? Were they paid by the government? Were they paid at all? Right. But like these are, like, you see that clearly. You got 4 or 5 people. You saw the 4 or 5 people sitting there, they're doing nothing. You saw them. I'm just, you think we really need people? You think the government really needs to pay 4 or 5 people to watch children cross the street? Yeah. Okay. There's so much going on in the street, parents, kids.
So basically what he's saying is we're riding through the ghetto, and it's all, in the ghetto they have all these blacks that they hire to do nothing. They stand on the street corners. Half the time they don't even go across the street to usher the child across. They just say, "Come on, baby, come on." They stand on the corner and listen to their music playing on their phone. Not even doing the job properly. And it'd be a whole bunch of them, one on each side of the street. Had 3, 4 of them. And so I'm saying to the man, like, look at all these make work jobs here. Like, what the fuck are they doing? Nothing. Yeah, we need those jobs, right? Because without them, what would these people have? You know, it's to show you, man, like they can't even fucking deliver food with a smile on their face and proper customer service. And so, man, you know, the dark times are ahead for these people if they can't turn it around, you know. It's my opinion. What do you think, Latino?
I'm sorry, my daughter just came back from school.
No problem. No, I was just saying, man, like, you know, here's a black man driving. You see these people with these make work jobs, just ushering kids across the street, if that. And I'm like, bro, do we really need those kind of jobs? Yeah.
Yo, he says, yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, and I said, because their parents should do it for them. He like, their parents at work. I'm like, but you said they don't make any money. You said they're broke. So on one hand, he said they're broke. And then on the other hand, he said they're at work. And they don't have time to walk their children to school. Which one is it? One of the two. And, you know, they can't accept, you know, reality in some cases. You know. But
yeah, man, there's a lot of pointless jobs, dude.
Mm-hmm. But without them, a lot of people would be, you know, really having a hard time finding a job. So therein lies the problem there. Anyway,
Like,
guys.
for instance, like I think some of the social work is BS.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is. Guys, you have any questions, anything in the audience before I get out of here? Anyone want to join the conversation before I go? I got a full beer to drink, so you have me for a few minutes. Guys, make sure you support the channel. Special shout out to Herman, by the way. I should have said he supported the channel. He sponsored this show. How about that? Let me put that in the chat. This show brought to you by Herman. For the special with the, I had Herman in mind when I did this show, to be honest with you. With the
Yo, did you hear about the those girls in Florida that were going like 118 miles an hour? The sister girls.
Mm.
And yeah, man, they you know the rest is history.
Mm.
Yeah, they were having a good time at night, and I guess they went too wild.
Latino man, you know, I was thinking about it. You know, I had a Hispanic lady call in earlier today, man. I really do need like a Hispanic liaison to get me into that Hispanic world. You know what I mean?
Talk to me, man.
Shit, I'm talking to you right now. So, you know, someone that maybe even could take phone calls, be willing to take phone calls. They're going to call you by rooms. I'll put an ad in Spanish. You have a phone call conversation with them, and then you can convey all the necessary information to me in English. I show them the room, and then, you know.
No problem.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And we could do it like shit. Whenever we, you know, stream, you get a call, we can just take it right there. Or you just take them however you get them. Just send me your number in the back chat. Just send it to me. You may have my number, but you can send it. My number, you can reach me in the number in the stream.
You got my number, man. The 309.
I gotta make sure I save it, man. I get so many fucking calls. Yeah, all these tenants and shit calling.
I mean 857.
Yeah, just send it to me. Send it to me again. That way, that'll work out right there. I've been looking for a Spanish liaison facilitator to help me get these things done.
Got you. And I ordered that hat too, man. The La Visit hat. It's coming.
Yeah, you guys sure where you get it from? Or you ordered? You made it?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you in the back chat, dog.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you get everybody hip.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Uh-oh. Hold on for a second. Hello, who's calling? Who's calling? Say what?
Are you available in the job market?
What type of job you have?
I'm role of a site for solution architect.
A solution architect?
Yeah.
Who is it? Who are you calling me from? What company are you calling me from?
Okay, just now I've sent you the JD.
Can you spell it again for me? You say Okaya?
Yeah.
Okay, and tell me about the job.
So this is an on-site hybrid for 2 days a week. The
Mm-hmm.
position is Jersey City, New Jersey.
You say it's in New Jersey?
Yeah.
What part of New Jersey?
Jersey City.
What city?
Jersey City, New Jersey.
Oh, Jersey City. Okay. Yeah, that's an easy commute. What's the salary for the position?
Yeah. So the rate we have is 75 on C2C.
What's that? Corp to corp?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that. At that rate. Who is the end client, by the way? Who's the end client?
The client is Dun and Bradstreet.
Dun and Bradstreet? Yeah. And who is the primary recruiting agency? Are you the primary? You the lead?
Actually, I don't have details of time vendor, but after submitting profile, they will share the details.
Say that one more time.
I don't have the idea of time vendor.
Okay. All right. Well, send me an email. I'll take a look.
You are looking for?
Yeah, send me an email. I'll take a look.
I have sent you the JD on your mail ID.
Thank you. Do you know the only reason I took that call, bro? You know the only reason I took that call?
Why? For the information?
Nah. Let me show you something. Let me show you something here. I'm going to show you something. I think this is I can't remember the name of the company. Was it Okaya? What's the name of it? I've heard it. Let me see. She said she sent me an email, and I'll show it. I did not email them. It may have been the company. So what I'm showing you is the H-1B visa bullshit scheme. Did you notice how she offered me a job on C2C?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Anyone know what C2C means? Let's see. Shit, maybe going to spam. Shika Gupta.
Does she sound like a Patel?
Shika. She might still be on the phone. She might. Shika Gupta. Shika Gupta. Shika Gupta. Can y'all see that? They said calling me back. I don't want to talk to your ass no more. I think that was her. Let me make sure that was her. Could have been someone else. I think that was her calling me back. That was Shika Goop. The big Gupta. Shika, the big Gupta. Mm-hmm. And so I'm going to show you how the H-1B scheme is played here. You just heard that phone call. Fuck is my lighter at, bro?
Man, I want to tell you some shit that went down in my wife's company, but I don't want to give you the actual name of the company, but I want to give you details of what is happening.
Look, check this shit out right here. Shika Gupta, hi, I hope you're doing well. This is Shika from Okaya. I have an urgent requirement. One of my clients, please go to the job and let me know, blah, blah, blah. And she goes on to say what? Jersey City, on site 2 days a week. Site core, that's what I do. All that shit right there. Oh, this is interesting. You must have a LinkedIn page. Whoa. That's new. All this shit, all this shit, all that shit, all this shit, all that shit. And Shika Gupta Okaya.
Kaya.
On Kaya on fire. Mm-hmm. Direct hire recruiting, workforce recruiting, contract staffing. Who's some of their clients? Let's just see if we can contact them. I think we did call them. Look like they're in Hyperbag somewhere. How many of you guys in the chat think she was in America when she called me?
I told
guys
you.
think she was in America when she called me? How many of you guys in America? Only in the chat think she was in America when she's called. Let's see what they Twitter look like. What do you think they Twitter look like?
John.
You know.
That's what I was trying to tell you, bro.
You know, what they,
Like, my man, like, yo, they get everybody a severance in 6 months. But the fucked up part was they had to train these Guptas, man. That's crazy, John. Like, you know what it is for you to be fired, bro? And then you got to train your replacement?
The Goops.
Damn, man, that's hard, bro.
Look at that. Fun Friday celebrations at Okaya. Cooking for Kaya.
That's hard, bro.
Indians.
Damn, man.
Indians. Maybe they're not Indian. Maybe these are Americans. I can't tell. Like a goop.
She ain't sound American to me.
Sound like a goop fest.
Shit.
Goop. Fondue Friday celebrations at Gupta Land. Oh, here's a goop.
Goop right there. That's
what y'all niggas know about that goop?
That's a lot of goop.
That's a lot of goop.
A lot of goop right there, John. A lot of goop to handle.
A lot of bin cats.
A lot of goop to handle.
Okaya. Cooking for Okaya.
Okaya.
Vindaloo at Okaya. Vindaloo with Okaya. Cooking with Kaya.
Cooking with Kaya.
That can't be the end of their Twitter right there. Damn, was that the end of their Twitter? These niggas got 10 posts on Twitter. Bro, you see this Latino? They got 10 posts. This is a company. Now, does everyone see what's going on here, or do I need to expand further? Or you got it? Let me know if you got it. If I don't want to go into no detail.
What, they got 10 recruiting?
So this is their Twitter space. 10 tweets. Right?
Yep.
You understand? Understand? If you go to a real company Twitter profile, you think they only got 10 tweets?
Nah, they got way more posts.
So what are you seeing? So what are you seeing here?
A scam.
Huh? Cooking with Kyle. So goop.
Goops. Trying to take your information.
The goops.
You know, they made it. They made a website. They made it look legit. Everything, dude. These people. Yo. That's why I don't be trusting them every time they be on the phone.
Man, I work on these goops, man.
You
I
just
work
never
one
know.
of you motherfucker caught me up in a scam, bro. I work one of these groups. They try to do some shit. I was a young nigga. A wham. So they had me working in L'Oreal. It was a good job, man. Pretty women. That's the only reason I kept staying there, bro. Models every day. Lord have mercy, man. The location, Hudson Yards on the Hudson River in Manhattan. What's that? The West Hudson Yards. And so I was looking over there, and man, these Indians, bro, I tell you no lie. They had written a fucking ball of yarn. No lie. It was me and another white man. They were all Indians, bro. And so if you heard what she said, I think she said $75 an hour. And she said, it's corp to corp. Now, remember that lawyer that was on the stream the other day who was crying about he didn't get paid?
Mm-hmm. What
was his designation? 1099. Right? So you don't have to pay any taxes for you. You don't have to pay any shit. So when L'Oreal paid them, they paid me, 15 days later, some shit. They trying to float. And I guess whatever, they didn't get their payment from L'Oreal on time, which means they were behind paying me. I'm like, wait a minute. This the kind of scam you got going on? I ain't know this shit, right? Like, you're not fully capitalized to run this company and to float your employees, and then you get paid. And that's what they were doing there. They were more or less getting underpaid employees, getting a cut from L'Oreal, taking the VIG off the top for their own shit, and then pay you. The problem is what they needed me to do, as you can see on the screen here, there ain't a lot of Indians that can do all of this shit. There's ain't a lot of Indians that can do all of this.
Yeah, dude, that's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't just a general software job.
That
right?
takes work.
Like, this ain't just a general software job. And that's where a lot of the Americans have really been caught up in the mix, and if they're just general software developers as opposed to something much more specific. And this is pretty specific. Sitecore kind of lost their way over the years, but you can see kind of what they're talking about. It's very specific. It's not just basic software development. And it's a lot of different technologies going on here. C#, which is back end, and Next.js, which is front end. And you have some GraphQL, PowerShell, which is scripting, .NET framework, which is C#, .NET Core again, C#. But then there's this 80-20 headless architect development. Headless being more like how would you describe it? I haven't done headless in so long. Front end making calls to back end for data, that type of thing. So it's a much more specific job. So that's probably why they're reaching out to me. They're unable to find an Indian that will do it. So that's why they reach out to me. That can do it, I should say. No. So that's kind of like an eye opener to the H1B visa scams there. H1B visa scams. Has anyone ever? Did anyone know how that works? Yeah. Anyone curious how that works? Oftentimes they're not even going to hire American. Maybe they have an Indian that they're going to hire instead, but they're required to submit American resume, or at least get American resume and say, hey, by the fact that she just made the call, she can say, well, he didn't respond, or he, whatever. And we're just going to hire one of our Indian guys, even if he's not qualified. And again, they'll just put together some spaghetti code and call it a day.
Yeah, but look what I just told you.
Yeah.
Where my wife works, they gave him a severance for 6 months, basically. And they still get to work if they want, but while they work, and they got to train the Patels.
Yeah. And that's just the way it's going. Well, that's the way it's going today, and you just have to be aware of it, and then you have to try to keep your head above that water there. That's the way it goes.
She hasn't gotten fired or anything, but she's trying to get up out of there, man, because that's fucked up.
Guys, what did you think about the Be Brave guest appearance here? Be Brave guest appearance. He was here, man. He was here for longer than I thought he would be. Brave always has that energy to give it on the black culture thing. I don't know how much of it you heard, Latino, but did you get a chance to hear much of the Be Brave and John?
Yeah, I heard a lot
Be
of
Brave over.
these blacks disgust me.
I have a lot of fun with Be Brave, man, on this motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got another question for the audience. I always think that this shit we bring you here this shit ain't from the headlines. I don't think we watched the headline yet from the news. I don't think so. Have we? Have we watched it?
It's not from the headline, but it's from the headline.
We
know what I mean?
Straight from the head.
Straight from the head.
We haven't watched the news clip yet, and we've been going 4 hours. Nigga, I got content for days.
Damn, that little girl, bro. That shit fucked up my day, bro.
What's your little girl, delivery girl?
Yeah, man. It's not even that serious, but it's like, then again, it is, though. You know what I mean? Because I got daughters, bro. And I would never, Nah, you crazy?
Anyway, I think we put on a pretty good show for you guys. What do you think? Let's have a pretty good show today. What do you think?
Yeah. Always, man.
We put on some of the best content, man. I'm probably biased. Clearly, I'm biased, right? But I think we put on some of the best, rawest content like out here. What do you think? Let's know.
Oh, dude.
Guys in the audience, what do you think? Guys in the audience, what do you think? Do we put on like some real raw shit here? You got it. Not one news clip shown. Still, your mind can be blown by what we show you here. Just some real raw shit here. Real raw shit. Yo, Danny Nixon, man, why you never come up on the panel, man? You donate to the show. You donated to the show, I should say. But you never come up on the panel. I was curious to know why. I'm collecting a little demographics here on the channel. Who's your favorite host, by the way, on the channel? You guys can be honest. I know I'm up here by myself. You don't have to say me. Is it HB? Is it Porsche politicking? Stanley Cross?
For me, it's HB because he always brings out that comedy, man. And then second would be you. It's just that I'm a person of comedy, bro. So I always embrace comedy first.
You got like someone better. Come on now, I want you to pick one. You're not gonna hurt my feelings because shit, we all came together. It was my idea, but it was their talent. You understand? Like I recognize they had talent. I ain't give it to them. They brought it to the table. I'm the one just recognized that I want to work with that guy, that gal. So yeah, I'm curious to know, Daniel Nixon, what do you think? We got Deacon Dave, baby. What's up, Deacon Dave? Nigga must be done got off work. What's up,
off
Dave?
work? Off work, back to work. You know how it goes. Just trying to get this money flowing through here. What's up,
man?
What's up with it, man? Hey, what you gonna do now? You done lost the lawyer. I mean, I think that was what the problem was. Everybody was sad to see him go, even though he had to go. We understand. But how you gonna do adopt an FDA show on the weekends? And that was the hottest show going.
Yeah, you needed to keep it going.
That was the hottest show on YouTube. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta you gotta linger because it's about timing. I can't get on panel during the middle of the day. I got people walking in the door screaming at me.
I know, man. I tell you, the thing is, man, bro, like shit, the content here never gonna stop, bro. Like I just showed you why it's not gonna stop. From the past to the future, bro. Like these motherfuckers in trouble.
Yeah, it's a buffet of lunatic losers out there, man. Buffet.
And everybody's
put a little bit of this, put a little bit of that on your plate, man. It's time to get it. And it's all content.
I got a video I want to show you. Damn, let me plug with my phone before it died. I got a video I want to show you with y'all niggas. I had that hoe down on the floor, counting them dollars. The hoes get down on the floor, counting them dollars for John Galt.
Twerk.
Y'all niggas won't see it.
Yeah, nigga, twerk.
Let's do it. Let's get it.
All right, let me get set up. I'm gonna pull up straight from my phone. Get these hoes down on the floor.
Throw that ass in the circle.
Hoes get down on the floor. On the floor.
Like a pimp.
Y'all niggas already seen no hoe get down on the floor. Strip a hoe. But I ain't tipping her.
Mm-mm.
That bitch gonna be counting money. But Jungle.
John ain't falling in love with a stripper.
But I ain't gotta tip them. I ain't gotta tip them. They get down on the floor and count that tip money out to Jungle. You niggas want to see a bitch count that tip money out to the nigga. Oh, you fuck niggas going to the strip club tipping these hoes. You know where that money go back to, nigga. You gonna be hurt to see your tip money. You gonna be hurt to see that hoe down on the floor.
Dog, you stupid.
You was tipping. Y'all niggas gonna be real hurt to see that hoe y'all was tipping last night down on the floor for Jungle. Counting that same money back to the nigga.
Talking about my one. Bitch.
Y'all niggas don't want to see that shit. Y'all niggas don't want to. This nigga wasn't tipping no one. Do I get niggas credit? I get enough fuck niggas credit. Niggas had some more than some one.
There's 5s and 10s in there.
These niggas big balling these days. They pay Jungle out their money.
Scam money.
Let me see if I got it on YouTube. I probably private that shit. Let me see. Count that money.
That's the thing nowadays.
Yeah, I want to see that
It
hoe
used to be
count
the
that
drug selling, and now it's the scamming.
Who want to see that hoe count that money? Who want to see that hoe count that money? Put it in the chat. If you want to see that hoe down on the floor.
On the floor.
Hoes get down on the floor.
On the floor.
Hoes get down on the floor. Hoes get down on the floor.
On the floor.
That nigga Jungle. Get down on the floor. Get down on the floor. For that nigga Jungle. Where is that video? Where these hoes get down? Let me try it. Give me 1 second. Hoes get down on the floor. Where is it at? All right, I know I got it. Other one, I'm gonna pull it straight from my phone. Listen, where am I right now? Let me close where I know it's not at, and then pull up where it possibly could be. It's not there. Okay, not there. Hoes get down on the floor. And where my hoes at? Where my hoes at? Where my hoes? Where are my hoes? They get down on the floor. Did I put it on Twitter? You guys make sure you follow us on Twitter too. J Sweet Jungle. Maybe I had this shit on Twitter. Let's see if I got this shit on Twitter. Where is this shit? I know I got it on my phone. Maybe I put it on Twitter right now.
Tell them hoes to cut their location on.
Shit, they selling that ass, nigga. Shit, that could be middleman. You want that ass? What video am I about to show you? Oh, hoes get down on the floor.
Hoes get down on the floor.
Hoes get down on the floor.
Don't show me no cherry blossom, please.
Y'all paid the toll for that one.
Hoes get down on the floor.
I was in the chat like don't do it.
Put it in the chat if you want to see hoes get down on the floor.
You were the one. You was the one that was like, "Damn, paying for 45-year-old titties is sad."
Hold on now. That's Mama Cherry. Now we know how niggas get around the bosom. They like to put their head on the bosom. That's Mama Cherry.
Oh, I got hoes get down on the floor. Okay, I got hoes get down on the floor. It's a minute. Hoes get down on the floor.
On the floor, like
get down on the floor. Let me put this shit on you on Twitter. It'll go up faster. Hoes get down on the floor. 304s. Call them 304s.
304s.
Get down on the floor. On the floor. That money to a nigga. count that money to the nigga John Galt so I can keep smoking. So I can keep drinking.
Motherfuckers don't know why they call him 304.
That nigga John Doe.
For every
Man,
pimp,
I'll be in the chat rolling, brother. I ain't gonna lie.
Say
I'll
what?
be down there. I'll be in the chat
Yo,
cracking
that's
up.
what I'm saying. This should be funny, bro. Funny, but he be hitting some points too, though.
Yo, Digga Day, how long you been here, bro? You heard the show today, bro. I was getting it today. Was I not getting it? God damn, I got it today, huh?
I came in, it was like the 44-minute mark. I missed most of Brave.
Oh, man, Brave.
He brave.
My nigga Brave. Let me see this shit up on Twitter yet. Let me see this shit up on Twitter yet. Where my hoes at?
You know, Stanley be having it going to start the day. And I stay locked in because I'll be too busy to, you know, to see who's on. I like where I'm at, man. When I log in and I can sit, I don't have to change the channel every hour. That's what's up.
Hoes get
Enjoy the
down.
conversation, man.
Yeah, hoes get down on the floor. Oh, shit. Let me see if I can get this hoe down on the floor for you guys. Count that money. I need you to count that motherfucking money for a nickel. See if I get this shit up here. Hoes get down on the floor. Brought to you by what is it? J Sweet John Galt. The Twitter handle for Urban Landlord there. You might catch some quick flips, tweets from me. You might catch it there. Hoes get down on the floor. 304 hoes get down on the floor.
Or Dominican.
Somebody gave them bitches 20s.
Oh, I'm not. Okay.
Get down on the floor. 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 Hoes get down on the floor. Get down low. Thank you. Okay, thank you. All right. Oh, you want to send me that message that you had me sign? Hoes get down on the floor.
Yo, she was on the floor for real.
Hoes get down on the floor. Yeah. How do you want me to sign this? Just type my name. Count that money.
That's better than a verbal agreement.
Hey, dirty.
Oh, you paying cash.
Baby, I got your money. Don't you worry.
Look at that long hair, huh? Look at that long hair.
Long hair, don't care.
Is that real long hair? Them white girl get that money. That white girl got that money in space.
Hey, you know what I take from this? She has something to put back in her pocket, man. You should have let that happen.
Look at that money. Look at that money. Count it out, baby. Get down low.
That's better.
Get down low, baby. I need you to get down low. I need you to get down low, goddammit. Then I said, get down low on the floor. Get down low where them niggas will tip you at. Get down low. My nigga.
I can't with you, bro. Yes, stupid talk. You nigga hilarious. Yeah, bro.
This show brought to you by Herman, by the way.
Appreciate you, Herman. Good looking out, man.
Good looking out, Herman.
And I'm gonna put a clip out here. John Galt. My hoes get down low. My 304s getting down low. Getting down low. Down low. Where them niggas tipped you at?
Tip drill.
Where them
Tip
niggas tipped
drill.
you at? Where them niggas tipped you at, baby? That's why I want you to get down. Get down on the ground where them niggas tipped you. And count me my motherfucking money.
Hey John, you be in different panels and whatnot.
Mm.
They somewhat know you around the space.
Mm.
Have you ever been to a channel called Roger Report?
No.
Now, when Stanley uses a certain person, I don't want to say no name, for content saying that they got issues with women.
Mm.
I think that's the channel you want to go to see the real people with issues with women.
Why I need to go there?
Because when you want to go adopt an FBA, you got to know where to go.
Mm. Mm.
You can get some sponsors, the real sponsors.
Mm.
Yeah, so
I mean,
you
you
might
would
want
think,
to.
yeah, he's right. They crying about dudes, right?
Well, they got that's that last stronghold of pro-black that I could tell you about. But you go over there and build your rapport.
They crying about the women.
They'll know what you about to say when you come on.
They mention my name. How would they know what I'm about to say?
I'm saying when you build a rapport,
Oh,
they'll know what it is. Fellas, anybody in here want to adopt an FBA? Some shit like that. Yeah, that's the place you want to go.
Man, me and Lisa, man, we got a thing going on. You know what I mean? Like, shit. She know what kind of nigga I am. Shit, I ain't showing you. That kind of shit on stream. She probably don't watch. Oh shit. She probably don't watch. Probably don't see all kind of shit. So Lisa, she don't be tripping about this shit. I don't think so. At least, I don't think so. Get down low. Count that money. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Get down low.
Oh, you want to send me that message that you had me sign?
Oh, yeah.
Get down low. Count that money to Jungle. How many of y'all need to get them hoes down low and count that strip of money to you? Put it out your pocket. 20s, 50s. Get down low. Down on them knees like a pro. Who can put them niggas on their knees without having to sling dick to them? Hello, that nigga John Galt got a white bitch on her knee. Have mercy on my soul. Elbow rackings. Couldn't do this and stay alive, my nigga.
Elbow rackings.
That nigga willing to these bitches. That bitch willing to go out here and show her ass to me for a place to live. Does anybody understand the difference between me and that nigga? Tailbow motherfucking Ragged. Do you remember who Tailbow Ragged was? We got to pull that nigga. He died for that bitch. Anyone remember that? Anyone remember that nigga that one of John Galt's angels? One of John Galt's angels out here on these streets. Bring it back to daddy. Get down on your toes. Count that money, John Galt. Any of y'all niggas got any hoes out here on the street? Out here on these motherfucking streets? These niggas got hoes out here on these motherfucking streets, lady.
No,
Nigga, I
tough
could
guy, tough guy.
Nigga, I could have said tough guy. Hey, you know what? That's a good motherfucking question. That's a good one. That's a good one. Did you know where I'm going? You know where I'm going with this, right? You know where I'm going with this. You know where I'm going with this. You know where I'm going with this, right? All I want to know is this. Where are tough guys? 304s down on the floor. We need one of his 304s down on the floor. That's a reason because that's what I asked him. Nigga, show me a hoe down on the floor. Right? Down on the floor. These hoes get that. They will. These hoes get down on the floor.
On the floor.
You just gotta have something to make them get down on the floor, folks. John God. Making these hoes get down on the floor.
On the floor.
We asked that guy, hey, come on, bring us a hoe to get down on the floor. That's what
I
we
already
all
showed
know.
you, John. Like mad times, John. He would say.
Give me 1 second. I know someone's in the back. Give me 1 second. That's it. We got that one done. And who's that back on? Someone must have dropped back. All right. Okay, cool. Where took guys? 304s. I told niggas, if everybody want to see. Never did I think I had one up on the show for you guys. Now we got something to measure this nigga by. Hoes get down on the floor. This show was brought to you by Herman, by the way. You know, I always appreciate the Streamlabs. You know, it shows you kind of the engagement with the audience here. And so it's one of the ways I want to give people shout out to Herman, Roller Skater Girl, J Dub. I'm just calling out people off the top of my head. So I'm not just highlighting one person, overlooking anyone else. Herman, Roller Skater Girl, Daniel Nixon, all the other people that contributed to support the show. Appreciate you all. I got about it's not my beer. It's a glass of water. I got about another beer or two to drink, and we got about an hour or so before I really got to get out of here. Got to meet some people. You heard them call me on the train. Let's see if there's anyone else who called in. Want to play? Oh, we got someone. Let's see. Any text messages? No text messages. Any cash apps? No cash apps. What do we have? Any Airbnb? Let's see. Any Airbnb today? I have a guest named Divine. Wants to stay for another month. She's an Airbnb guest. I'm sure she doesn't want to pay those fees, so she's going to want to go around the middleman. Another one named Rain. REIGN, by the way. And she's with her boyfriend. It looks like his name is Logan. He doesn't have a picture. She does. Let me see how she looks. Interesting black woman. Interesting enough. When will you do interviews? Street interviews? Is that what you're talking about, Daniel Nixon? We're going to do street interviews soon. I was going to do it yesterday. But as you can see what I had to do yesterday with the homeless people. Damn. You know what? That's a good question. Let me see. You know who I want to call? Give me a second. No, I want to call. Damn. I want to call someone. Give me a second. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, this guy. Let's see. I have his number. His number. Maybe I don't have it. I know I have it. What's today? Wednesday? What's today? Tuesday and Wednesday?
Thursday. No, Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
I think this is it. Okay, let me call him. Is this it? What is his number? In the wrong place here. I got it.
Please leave your message for.
Damn, he didn't call. Who else are we about to call in? Yeah, you can text the call-in number. Let me open up the call-in app. Voice. Call-in number. Messages. You can definitely text it. I want to give out your number. Oh, I think I found his number. Is this him?
Please leave your message for.
Maybe it's this number. Let's see. If I this motherfucker. Trying to call that African that brought those African guys over here. I'm gonna ask him, what's it like following Black Americans around? When you just got here to America yourself? Curious to know.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Are you the guy that brought the guys by yesterday?
Yeah, I tried to contact a few guys. Right now, like I can't like commit like any one person, but yeah, I'm trying to find like a few more guys.
Oh, wait a minute. You're the Indian guy. You're the Indian guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
my
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, whenever you're ready, man. I thought I was calling someone else.
Sure.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Yep.
Sure.
Yeah.
No worries.
Damn, that was the Indian guy. God damn. Anyway, I can't seem to find the fucking African number. Look, he must have called yesterday. Oh, anyway, I can't find it, guys. What else was I going to cover before I got out of here? Did I say something else? Street interviews, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Anyway, you guys have some final thoughts before I get out of here today?
Nah, be good, John.
What's up, Deacon
Nah,
Dave?
I ain't got nothing to say. Just think positive. Be
Always
positive.
think. Always.
I always think positive. You know, if you don't mind, guys, you want to hang with me while I finish this last beer? Let me get that motherfucker freezing. Should be nice and cold. I thought I had a beer, but it was a bottle of water. Someone said they're gonna send a text, so I'll wait for that. And while we're hanging around here, make sure you hit the like button. And you have some suggestions for future shows. Feel free to put that in the comments as well. If you haven't subscribed to the Urban Landlord Clips, do that as well. While I'm sitting here, probably get a few phone calls. I had a lot of Hispanic and African tenants lately. Had a good, decent sounding black guy. He's supposed to come through in about an hour and a half. So we may catch his call. I may log back in just to catch his call. Yeah, Dane Nixon. You said New York City? Yeah, I'll probably be in DC more immediately than New York. Probably later. You know, New York is so hard, man. It's so concentrated. It's hard to find a spot, and it's hard to find a place with power. And so that's the problem. That's why one of the things we wanted to run was like a campaign to get like a little portable power pack, and it would allow us to do like interviews kind of anywhere without having to worry about power there. So that's kind of the thing there. I drink another beer. Ignat, what's up? Thank you for the compliment, Brian Nichols. We will be waiting forever. Waiting forever for what? Ignat. Oh, for tough guy. Hoes get down on the floor. John Galt. Anyway, any thoughts on any future streams? We have 24 people in the audience. As I smoke the last joint and wrap up here. Any guys have any thoughts? Future streams? What you want to see? I know you want to see the stream interviews. They're coming. What's up, Snake? You missed quite a bit show. Why don't you jump up here to chat with me while I drink this last beer and smoke this last joint? If you have time. I'll put the link in the chat. Anyone want to call in? There's a phone number. You can call it as well. You don't lie with your guard here. Let's see. Someone sent a text. What did they say? Maybe interview the girl on how she. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good interview. You want me? Should I call her right now? Hey, girl, how you getting this shit? That's stripping. Should I ask him, man? Girl, how you getting this shit? I could call her right now if you want me to. You want me to call her? Should I call her? I got her number right here, right now, teed up to go. Who wants to support the show? And I call that stripper down on the floor. He said it's missing. All right, so there's one person saying don't do it. Well, I got a bunch of questions. Maybe I should sober up real good, have a good lunch, and maybe call her for dinner while she's on her way out to make that money. What do you guys think? I'm tempted to call her. We got a Snake up here. I'm tempted to call her, guys. Put 304. Sign. Let me save her name. What's up, Snake? What's up? Call her 304. Create new contact. 304. Should I call the 304 down on the floor, Snake?
Yeah, man. You gotta give her a house to stay, man. Hey, you can't discriminate.
She paid her money down on the floor.
Oh, she got her money? Oh, she good then. What you gonna call her for?
Look at this Snake. Yes.
You gotta get her to call in on the stream.
Yes.
Yes. Then she gave a nigga a tip.
Lisa Scott.
Hey, John, I was watching an earlier clip you had. I had just...
Hold on
Lisa Scott.
Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Lisa. Damn, get your phone. Let me call Lisa Scott. Give me 1 second, guys. Listen, I thought somebody answered the phone. Okay.
Your call and forwarded.
Yeah. Let's see what the fuck happened. Maybe she texted me. No text. Fuck the Bluetooth going crazy. Anyway, guys. See anything else? So I was saying, you just not joining the show?
Yeah, I was watching some clips, man. I had just woke up not too long ago. But man, I was watching that little girl come up there with that DoorDash. She said she don't go to school. She said, fuck education. I'm going to deliver this food, man. God damn it, I'm going to make some money.
Ooh, Snake,
Yeah,
did I bring you some real dope right there, Snake? Did I bring it to you?
Man, I said this little girl here probably in the 7th grade. I ain't gonna lie, I seen a little bit of me in her, man. That's something I would have did when I was young, just to keep that money flowing, man. I'm sorry. I can't be broke. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I learned a long time ago. I learned to read a long time ago. I may not be good at math, but I know them dollars add up. Man, that's crazy. They look good. She already know it's gonna be tough out here. She out here like, man, fuck school. What I'm gonna do? Go to school and get involved with some more boom seekers and YNs and get pregnant. I might well run DoorDash. I'm sorry. I don't have as much faith as I used to in that public education system, bro. I'm sorry. She's safer doing DoorDash. She's smarter than that damn lawyer. Think about it. This man went to school and couldn't pay his rent. I bet that girl could come and pay her rent. I bet that little 7-year-old could pay her rent.
Hoes get down on that. Or do that DoorDash. Go pop, nigga. Get it how you live. Hoes get down on the floor, Snake. That's what they have to do. Sometimes they have to get down on the floor. Hold on, Snake. We got Lisa calling. Lisa, you on with John Galt. Lisa, you on with John Galt. Lisa, you on with John Galt here. Sorry.
Oh,
somebody had a question for you. Somebody had a question for you, Lisa. Hey, JB. How you doing, JB? But someone
he's been crying.
Oh.
He's been crying.
Oh, I'm at to let you go in, but someone did have a question for you. I'm gonna call you when I get offline. Just 1 second. Someone had a question for you. One of my tenants is a 304. Listen, do you know what a 304 is?
304. 304. Yeah. I guess that's talking about. That's where they're from.
No, 304, Lisa.
304?
Say what?
No, I don't.
You don't know what a 304 is? Look at your phone. Look at your phone down. Look at your phone and spell out. Go to the numbers 304 and spell out 304 in your phone. See what that spells out.
A dog?
What else you
I mean, if the O is the O is the 0 is an O because
Someone said put it on the calculator. Someone said, Lisa, put it on the calculator.
Turn it upside down.
Somebody said turn it. I guess you gotta turn it upside down, Lisa.
I care on my phone.
So you gotta turn it upside down, Lisa.
No, I can't. I'm clear on my. I don't.
You can't get it. You can't figure it out, Lisa.
See, I don't remember what number that is, though.
304. 304.
No. Is it Ho? I'm guessing it's Ho.
Is it Ho?
It's Ho.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So what did you?
Huh?
What did you say? It is a Ho?
No. I didn't say that.
What did you say? What is the point of this conversation?
So on the screen, do you want to see what's on the screen, Lisa? Huh?
No, it's on the screen.
You can let JB see it because one day this may be his life. Running around, collecting money from 304s.
So you have prostitutes as tenants. Is that what you're saying?
JB, it's a learning lesson, young man. You may have to one day get these 304s down on the floor. Your daddy put these 304s down on the floor.
You put them up?
That's where they get their money. That's where they get their money.
So you put them on the floor.
You gotta put hoes get down on the floor. On the floor.
You're saying, what did you do?
I didn't do anything.
You put them on the floor to get money.
Down on the
So
floor.
how did they pay you?
Huh?
What did they pay you for?
Down on the floor. Hoes get down on the floor. You said, what did they pay me with? She paid me with money. What do you mean?
But you said you put her down on the floor.
That's where she belongs, and that's what she got. She did it
And that's
naturally.
where you put her.
She did it naturally. She got down on the floor for jungle. And on the screen is her doing what she get paid to do. Count money and give it to jungle. And give it to jungle. Pimp. A real pimp. I got hoes out on the floor.
I'm proud of that.
She's proud of it. I'm just on the end collecting the money.
I mean, that's close. That's better than
Get down on the floor, baby.
You know?
Get down. You paying cash.
Yeah, I'm paying cash.
Get down on the floor.
You didn't tell her.
I ain't have to tell them. They know. They get down on the floor.
Okay,
Get down,
well, that's
baby.
not something.
Get down. Get down.
Something
Get down on the floor. I agree. It's not something that she should be proud of.
It looks like she got the floor, so she had something to money out.
I need these hoes down on the floor.
And if you had a table, she probably wouldn't have gotten down.
There's a table right behind me. She wanted to get down on that floor. She wanted to get down on that floor.
All right.
I mean, that's close. That's better than a verbal agreement. You know?
Oh, Lisa, I'm gonna let you go. Hey, I'm gonna let you go.
Done.
JB, I'll be over there in a minute. These hoes get down on the floor. Lisa don't like it, but somebody gotta do it. Man, I'm up and showing my ass. Y'all just let me do it. Why y'all let me? Y'all just let me just act a fool over here, then, huh? Y'all just let me do that snake. You gonna let me do that?
Man, they let me do.
They let me act a fool today, snake. That's what they do.
Yeah, man. You might well go re-up, man. We got to bring back the 24-hour stream, bro. Yeah, I don't like all this, what they call it, consolidation. That's what we doing. We consolidating these hours now. We need to just start learning how to clip up what we get. That's what I like. Yeah, we had random moments like, yeah. Is that a PS4 sitting under a broom or is that the dustpan? Okay, yeah, it's the dustpan.
It's dustpan. I think it does.
Yeah, but that's what I was trying to tell you, John, man. Them women, some women, man, I'll tell you, you can talk about how they live their life, but I promise you, they ain't never broke.
She got that money,
They
bro.
ain't never broke.
She counted $350 that in 20s and 50s and 100s, bro.
Yeah, man. Regardless how she get it, you know what I'm saying? She getting it. You know what I'm saying? She gonna make that money. That's why when you were sitting on the phone with this guy, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. It ain't that hard. I mean, a real nigga such as myself, I know how to, facilitate my abilities. And I'm a man, so I already know my value. So it's like, ain't no way in the world I'm gonna be broke. Not for no whole week. I have $6 only in your pocket for a whole week. Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
It's been a great stream. Snake, how long you been here?
I don't know.
Snake, how long you been here?
Just got in about 20 minutes.
Man, you got to watch some of the clips. We clipped up some of it. We clip up more of it. Now, this is a great stream, though. I thought it was a
I
great
was
stream.
looking at your DoorDash and I said, man, let me tell you, John, man, that look good, man. You need to go and give her a room. Get her a room, man. So, you know what I'm saying? She could be your next, she could be your, you know what I'm saying, your your legacy. She doing DoorDash at 12.
Her attitude was too bad, bro.
Well, she probably had a bad day, John. You got to give her time. You know, they child, they kids.
Too bad, bro. Too bad, too
No,
young.
I'm just saying that's what Mark. I mean, but you don't see them complaining like that when them little 7-year-old little Arab boys be kicking them out the stove because they ain't like the way they handle them.
Hold on. Hey, yo, Phoenix Fish, explain what you mean by that. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Phoenix? What do you mean by that? What Phoenix Fish mean by that? I don't know what he meant by that statement. This show brought to you by Herman, by the way, with the $100 donation. I should say Herman and Roller Skater Girl and J-Dub and everyone that's contributed to the channel that I didn't mention. Daniel Nixon, Bumpkin. Damn, Bumpkin, I was supposed to do a show today at 4 o'clock. God damn, forgot about it.
Oh man, yeah, man.
Now I'm like, I'm probably
shout out to Roller Skater Girl though, man. Roller Skater Girl, man.
Shut up. I probably spent.
Your call has been forwarded to.
I probably spent all my ammunition for today. I may not have anything left for Bumpkin. I don't know. I may not have anything left for him.
Oh, Bumpkin good. Now Bumpkin, he'll bring it up. Now I ain't gonna lie. That's one thing about Bumpkin.
I may not have anything left for Bumpkin. But if you really want to see Bumpkin and John today, I probably can muster up the energy, guys. But Phoenix Fish, what do you mean by this? There's no stopping, John. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Phoenix Fish? I'm curious to know what you mean.
John said he on his last blunt. Well,
one more to go.
Well, I gotta finish the one I was on the stream with from Sandler last night. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know why I made my boy mad last night. I can't even remember. I don't know. I know he just put me in the back and kept me there for more than 5 minutes. I think I went to sleep. I'm just waking up. I don't know. I got to rewatch last night's stream again. I don't know. I don't be trying to make him mad, John. It's just, I seen what make you chill, so I don't care about his booze. You get what I'm saying? When he say, "Oh, boo, boo," I seen what make you chill. You know, it's not the same. Not the same.
Let me call Bumpkin.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yo, what's up, Bump? Man, Brave and I did the streaming, bro. Like, man, shit. I'm punched out, Bumpkin. I ain't gonna lie to you. You don't stream right now, by the way. But man, I had some.
What?
You on the stream right now, by the way. Man, I had so much ammunition.
I'm on a stream right now. You just called me up like you're live, bro.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you a heads up. You know what I mean? So you wouldn't say anything. You wouldn't say normally.
I'm a racist.
That's why I want you to say. Now you on the phone. Yeah.
Hey, I'll be real with you, man. I mean, I'm out about right now. I just bought a new car, so I was preoccupied anyways.
Oh, no problem, man. We get to it though. But bro, man, Brave and I had a great show today. You should really catch it. We clipped up some of the best parts, so we clipped up some more of it. It was a great show though, honestly.
What about later tonight? Are you scoop on sale?
Man, bro. Shit, I ain't done by 6 hours. And then drank a few beers. Got one or two more for the road. One more jump for the road. For sure, one joint for the road. But I think I did my thing today, guys. I think you all enjoyed the show, right? People in chat, let me know if you enjoyed the show or what you've seen so far. We had strippers.
Remember to like and share the stream. If you don't, you're gay.
And make sure you contribute to the channel. John, I can't sum it up in one word. Stanley, there's no stopping you. I can sum it up in one word. Stanley, I don't know what you mean by that. Someone commenting. But anyway, what else? Yeah, Bumpkin, you're available tomorrow, though, right? Bumpkin, you available tomorrow? Maybe Bumpkin's available tomorrow. I may have more wood for the fire. Anyone know where that comes from?
You probably test driving right now. You just say you're buying a new car.
More wood for the fire. And man, I had something. I had so much shit to be on my mind sometimes. More wood for the fire. Tomorrow. John Galt will return. Man, I might be back later tonight. You never know. You have to stay tuned. You never know what you may get. Man, I was gonna lead off stream. Sometimes we'd be playing on leading off the stream with like a quote, and I thought about this. Take it like a man. You gotta take it like a man. These niggas gotta take it like a man. Oh, you didn't even get there. And it was just a clip that I like to play sometimes. I think about it, I'm like,
it's all over now, take it like a man.
Take it like a man. Take it like a man, you know. Take your medicine.
With fans, it's all over now, take it
all over now, take it like a man.
That all you old rappers trying to advance, it's all over now, take it like a
yeah, all over there, take it like a man. Yeah, take it like a man. It's all over now. I brought you in front of it. From the rich niggas to the poor niggas, they can't seem to figure it out here. Can't do DoorDash, can't do $2 million deals without one backstabbing the other.
Yeah, that's true though. I was looking at. I remember that. You know, I wanted to talk about that the other night. Report that Kanye West interview with academics. Yeah, he telling the truth. It's the same thing I've been saying. You know, it's one thing to say, you know, hey, you blame it on racism, but I just blame it on culture. You know, it's more profitable to shoot the nigga in the foot. I got $2 million. What the fuck I give a fuck about a PDF file for? You know? I mean, that's really what it was. You know?
What the fuck I care about getting 10 million? I got 2. I'm cool. I'm chilling.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And if I was Kanye, man, Lord have mercy, that dude ain't got no hitters. I mean, we'll get mad if he would have shot him like Pooh Shiesty style, because, you know, hey, man, I just gave you $2 million investment. I don't give favors, nigga. I don't give favors, and I don't pay salaries. I do investments. I give you $2 million to bring me $4. Jesus Christ, get it. These niggas don't get shit, John. They don't.
Nah,
They
man.
go
It's,
there to go lost in the hood. Yeah.
you know, it's very sad, bro. I tell you, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. What the fuck? Niggas
I mean,
rich
if I can give you a piece of bread and you take that piece of bread and learn how to manipulate it, and you know, like if I give you $2, go take that $2 and make $4 and bring me my $2 back. Now, if you do the same thing again, guess what? You can keep all that extra $4. You no longer owe me nothing. So now you up what, $6-8 million at that point. And all I did was just invest $2 million. I don't get why people don't get that. I don't understand it.
Well,
You say you're trying to get out the hood, but I can't tell, you know. I wear
think that
my clan robe too.
I think that video really summed it up, though.
Yeah,
Someone
I
said he
made
should
a
have
lot of
yeah.
man from the chat when I was talking.
You're probably right. Should have partied with me. You know, anyway, you know, he wants to do music, wants to do clothes. I want to buy real shit. But to do music and clothes, you got to do business with people like he wants to do business with people like Jim Jones. I should say. Good luck with that.
So,
did he tell you?
No, he said that he's going to get a percentage. He didn't tell me what it was, and he ain't say he's going to give me a piece of it either. When I found out how much money it was, I was like, you know what? One second. Hello. Yeah. Okay, send on the room 59 right now. Thank you. So when
you found out about
when I found out that he was getting the money, I was like, how much money is it? Yeah, I'm gonna take that meeting for you to get the money, but I guess I gotta sit there. What are you going? I wasn't like, oh nigga, you ain't tell me I'm not gonna do. I still took the meeting, and the nigga still got the money, right?
So he got paid $2 million.
Yes,
for you taking the meeting.
For me taking the meeting. But watch.
So he said he took a meeting. Jim Jones got $2 million. Okay, I'll let it play.
Behind my back, I ain't really know about it. People be doing shit behind my back. My issue with Jim was we working on clothes. And I said, look, send me a PDF. For anybody who doesn't know, it's like a group of pictures in a folder that you send to the iPhone. You could do like 300 pictures, 10 pictures on it, 10 pages. I said, send me a PDF of all the ideas, all the young niggas you know in New York. Let me see all of this shit right now. Let the king see everything that's happening, right? This man tells me, I don't know how to make a PDF. Disrespectful to me than a nigga figuring out how to get the $2 million. You understand why? Because this shit to my face, nigga. You gonna lie to me about a fucking PDF, you faggot ass nigga? After I sat and took the meeting for you, you took the money and I ain't even asked your broke ass for a percentage?
Damn.
Maybe he didn't know how to do it.
Do you think one of his young niggas knew how to do it?
Yeah, of course.
Do you think that he could have figured it out after that nigga made $2 million?
Definitely.
Next subject.
Definitely.
Hey,
Nigga, I'm
John,
a
can I say something? What's so hard about, you know, hey, asking your little niece or nephew, hey, I got this PDF file I need to send on this business deal. I give you $5,000. I just made $2 million. I give you $5,000 if you can open this up and go and send it to them right quick. You know what I'm saying? So I can go and make this deal or whatever. Golly, just the arrogance of it all, you know? I get it. Hey, what up, Stanley? You in the chat? You always got to say something, though, I guess. I don't know. But it's like, in my opinion, I just don't see how we allow ourselves to be with this money. And it's all over the YouTube streets how immature we are with it. I mean, I wear a KKK robe too, I'm just hunting dumb, unambitious niggas. That's it.
Folks, this has been great. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Make sure you like, share, and support the channel by sending Cash Apps, Streamlabs. Again, this show is sponsored by Herman and everyone that supported the channel. Can't say how much I appreciate you all for being here. See, a lot of you guys have been here for quite a while. And so with that, I'm out, man. I'm out. I think it's been a great stream, though. Thank you again for joining.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
Indeed.
Holla at chat. Till the next stream if I'm up.
This nigga has a motherfucker, by the way. Let me go fast. I am the nigga, Young Galt. This high ass nigga.
They don't dance no more. It's all about the lean. Back in the day, crack was jumping on the scene. Now they slumped on the sidewalk. Can't talk. Golden era baby, but we still feel the rock. They used to be kings, now they lost in the scheme. Popping them bottles, throwing money, and living dreams. Now they zoned out and mumbling, fumbling. No rhythm in the city, the whole shit crumbling. They used to rock the house, they was riding through the streets. Remember there was dancing, sliding to the beat. Now it's poison in their veins, ain't no pulse on the street. Guess it's over now, they accepted the back in the day, the rock had them wild and free. Different story now, they got no energy. The new drugs got them slow with the hit unload. Out close and they don't dance no more. Block used to be jumping, top shit they was on. Now it's lights out, guess the thrill is gone.
I am the nigga, Young Galt. I bring it to you rough, rugged, and raw, nigga.
They don't dance no more, it's all about the codeine. Back in the day, they was rocking on the scene. Even dancing in the rain, now they not in all. Shit just don't hit the same.
I am that nigga, Young Galt.